Niners! Man, I haven't done that in days. Oh, that feels good. Can I do it again? Niners! It's that feedback. We got a reverb for it. Niners time to shine. Oh, by the way, I was looking. I couldn't search. I searched and searched. Does anybody know what time the Rams are playing this week? 49ers. It's the Niners time to shine. Oh. 49ers versus Packers NFL 2024 playoffs round 2. You make the call. God, it feels good. You know, fam. You know, but this has been such a ride when you think about it. The last 4 years, nonstop excitement. You know, it's like Lombardi says. You know, the 49ers are always in the batter's box. They're always at the plate. This is the one they smack out of the park, baby. You can feel it. You can feel it about to happen too, huh? I really can. Normally I'd be afraid to say things like that, and jinx and that type of thing, but damn, the 49ers is rest. You got Christian McCaffrey. He might have been the only element missing. I mean, I'm not saying anything about, I'm not throwing any shade on Brock. Brock is delightful. He is perfect. But I'm saying that edge that just takes you past everybody. You know, because now you already got so many weapons as it is. Let's get into this, all right? 49ers versus Packers, as I say, you may go weeks ago, the Niners versus Packers wasn't anticipated for any round of the playoffs. Who thought of it? Tony thought the Packers would be good, though. I do remember that. Tony, man, is Tony here yet? Tony, you got Belichick coming on? Okay, anyway, we'll get both the Eagles and the Cowboys have been sent to the golf ranges and fishing holes after wild card weekend resulted in them getting beat. Shocking upsets, too. A lot of the teams just got beat. They got their ass handed to them. I'm still shocked about that. The Niners will be looking to avoid the same embarrassment, though, as a lot of first-round favorites said goodnight this past weekend. Going to the phones for your predictions for the second round of the 2024 playoffs, Niners versus Packers game. It's when I go the hell home time as we head towards Super Bowl 58. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Or I forgot to mention, in those Cancun resorts are filling up like crazy. What if a guy came on and says, nah, man, the Rams, they can't afford Cancun, man. They probably report to Puerto Vallarta. I said, you know what? We don't deserve, you don't have to give the Rams any respect. Chris Everett's already in here. That dude makes it in here before anybody else does. Step on him. Ooh. Fam, so you know what? When you think about the 49ers right now, though, this is in 2019, first round bye. We got the rest, and we just beat teams. I mean, that first game against the Packers was just ridiculous. So, you know, it's easy to believe, man, Chris McCaffrey's got all healed up. Eric Armstead's back. We only got to play 2 games. What are the odds of the 49ers getting beat by the teams left in the NFC back-to-back weeks after the 49ers are in the condition they're in now? Knowing what they do. Hard and grizzled vets. They've been through this. Been there, done that how many times? And Diablo Lord, Diablo's already said Niners not losing this game. Ooh, Demo. I said, you so see this? The whole team knows they're capable of doing. Confidence is raised way up there. There's no reason to lose these guys. And granted, the Green Packers, they do look good. They are up and coming, but they are a serious mismatch. Talent-wise, if nothing else, they do not match up talent-wise. And there's nothing about them. Their linebacker crew, a little tender across the middle. The Cowboys didn't know how to take advantage of that. Of course, the Cowboys are kind of strange. See, the Texas Coast offense does not work. You can't. The 49ers will wear the middle of the field. That's what Kyle likes to do. Tear the middle of the field up And these guys aren't that good. They're a lot like the Rams were before. Actually, the Rams got a little better in the middle. I think they must have some decent linebackers or something. Um, although we still beat them up in the first half. Well, you know what the thing is, the Rams, the 49ers beat them up in the first half of that game. The Rams are running around talking trash, but they don't acknowledge the fact that 49er starters left in that game, that exhibition game 2 weeks ago. But if the Packers are going to be weak in the middle, that's really bad. Kyle will eat you alive if you've got nothing to hurt him in the middle. The 49ers have an edge in too many categories to lose to the Packers anyways. Like I said, and they're running the same offense as we are. Another thing, the Cowboys, you sat there and you watched in horror to think the Cowboys are that stupid. Dan Quinn's smarter than that. Dan, yeah, they're running the same offense as the 49ers. You've seen that before. About the Packers, of course, right? So how come you, that's why we beat you up too. So you guys haven't made any adjustments on that yet? Because what if you were going to see us again? The Packers brought our offense at a lower level, but now you're oh my God. So they've had too much rest. 49ers are pretty much now anxious to get back into action. You heard about the 49ers got into pads the other day. Was it yesterday? The 49ers, they're so ready to play as they got into pads. They only did it for a few minutes, a little while. Nobody's going to get crazy out there. Brock Purdy, Nick Bosa's working him to death. I understand Nick is working Brock like, you ain't losing this game because we didn't have you prepared. I'm going to come at you like a locomotive on every snap. You do something about it. I'm telling you right now. So Brock Purdy, as Kyle says, is not a worry. People are, Jake Moody, I know, I'm with you on that because Jake Moody could go 25 for 25 until suddenly. Now, you don't know when is Jake going to have that meltdown or that sudden nervous breakdown. So hopefully there's some... Jake doesn't need more kicks, fam. He really doesn't. What he needs is to sit down on a sofa, lay down, and just talk to a shrink. He's got the ability to do it. What causes him to suddenly miss like that is part of what a special teams kicker is. Can they avoid that moment that they just don't remember what they're doing? There's nothing you got to worry about Jake. I don't suspect the 49ers are going to be in a position where Jake Moody's got to determine the game. I really don't. And I'm pretty sure Brock Purdy's going to be ready this week. So you know what fam, the Superbook opened San Francisco was a 9.5 point home favorite Sunday night, right? Within 20 minutes of that moment, the 49ers, they jumped them to 10. Okay, if you're out there, fam, listen, the boss is going to come in a minute. I'm going to ask him some questions. Don't do it. You know what? I'm just saying, betting. Be careful with that. Tuesday morning, San Francisco returned to a 9.5 and remained there as of Wednesday. Okay, what's going on, Vegas? What are you doing? Ticket count is about the same, but there's more money on the Packers spread. Packers 10, plus 10, boom. See, immediately money line love for the Packers, which isn't a surprise. The Niners are minus 420. The public isn't going to bet on that. Just don't get tangled up in these things. You can bet on it. If I were you, if you insist on betting, be careful with this. I suspect the 49ers will go over the spread, but it could be 9.5. It could be 10. It's a plus. The masses seems to prefer taking the Packers money line at $350, where a $100 bet will win you $350. That makes sense, right? For a $450 total payout, then laying $420 on the Niners money line, where it takes a $420 bet to win a lousy $100 for a $520 total payout. Why would you waste your time doing that? If I'm in Vegas, I got other things to do. I'll watch the game. I'll go watch some of the shows. I'll enjoy some of the cuisine. Got some pretty good food in some parts of Vegas. You can't blame that. As I said, but I'll wait for Boss to get out. I want to see what he has to say about this. Casey as well. Them dudes do this all the time. All that matters is specifically based on the wagers at the moment. This is why I stopped betting. I got my ass handed to me that year, and I said, you know what? There's not enough I know about betting on these games. I didn't see that one because I got railroaded, hit in the back of the butt many times because I had it all figured out. Because the Saturday kickoff approaches tomorrow, Moneyline Parlay and teasers may play a role as they stack up. Expect that action to land heavily on the Super Bowl favorite Niners, baby. That's just going to happen. Between now and it's probably already underway right now. Big bucks on the Niners. Cover that spread. Because suddenly it'll be realized if I go the other way, I still ain't going to make no money. And this way, at least I'm going to make some money. Vegas is making adjustments even as you talk. And as for the suckers that don't know, I'm telling you, man, the public will come in later in the week for the Niners. I mean, tomorrow, probably today and tomorrow, before the game. It's moneyline parlays or teasers. All it takes is one or two big-time players to come in there, and it'll change the betting house strategy on them parlays, man. So you got to be careful, fam. Don't lose on the Niners, because you know what I'm telling you, though, right now, just killing the parlays would be beneficial for those evil betting houses. Anyway, spread's 9.5 as of this hour. Money line minus 450. Packers plus 350. Over under is 50.5. I like that, actually. I really do. I'm going to take it. 49ers 34, Pack 20. The Packers probably going to get some points at the end of the game. Mysteriously, you watched the Cowboys come back on the Packers yesterday. I think the Packers did what they did because of the stupidity of the Cowboys. The Packers had the ball all damn day. The Cowboys couldn't get them off the field. The 49ers will get them off the field. And as a matter of fact, the 49ers, well, you know what? It's going to be interesting to see who dominates the clock offensively, because that's going to be key to winning this game. I don't see the Packers stopping the 49ers, not with all the weaponry we got. And the way Kyle's been talking about Juice recently, I got a feeling to add another element to the strike force, because they're already special forces. You look, man. Let me stop, because wow, this game has got me really excited. I can't wait to see what happens here. But if everything goes like I think it's going to go, this could be a blowout. I gave 34-20 just to be modest. It could get worse. They cannot stay on the field of the 49ers. I do not believe it. Robert Salmon, 49ers 38, Green Bay 17. I'm always right, rain and forecast. That's true. But the rains and the forecast for both teams, we got to remember that kind of thing when we think that we're going to lose due to the rain. Evan, come on in.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Evan.
Hey, Ronbo, what's happening?
Man, I'm just sitting there, man. We're getting ready.
How you doing?
Saturday game, you know what I'm saying? It's exciting stuff, man. I can't wait to get back to football. 2 weeks. Wow, let's go. What do you think of it? Size it up. Size it up.
Ron, I don't want to, disrespect the Packers, and I usually am a humble picker, but
okay.
I watched some of their games this year, and I don't know. I just think they happened to have a perfect game last week. Mm. They haven't seen a defense like this defense. Mm. I don't think it's going to be close personally. But, with the weather, you never know what's going to happen. But
yeah. It could slow down things a little bit. Could be.
Yeah, they're linebackers, Ronbo, and their run defenses, and, ain't nothing special.
And what happens if you can't stop the run against the 49ers? Oh, that'll be hurtful. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, they got fast guys for sure, and, they got a couple ball hawks in the secondary. But I have a feeling like Kyle's going to use that aggressiveness against them. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm confident in this team. I don't see them losing. And I think it's not going to be close personally, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys. But, making a comparison with the Cowboys and the 49ers, remember, the Cowboys cannot beat a team that plays over 500. What were they, 9-8? That's all it takes. They can't deal with a team that's over 500, and they proved it again. And the Eagles are a shell of what they used to be, so the Cowboys got past them. But who else? Detroit, the referees gave the game to them. And there's always a reason why they win against a good team.
Yeah, I mean, part of me feels like the Cowboys were way overconfident going into that game.
Apparently.
They bought into the whole 16-0 at home thing. They were too loose. They didn't think they were going to get, punched in the mouth, and they did. And
Punch, kick, slapped.
yeah, and you take away the 14 points on turnovers, and that game's pretty close because the Cowboys did score 32 points.
Again, Dak. See, so
it was what, 48?
14.
Yeah, so it would have been what, 30.
It would have been
I
closer.
can't do math right now, but
it
would have been 30. Yeah, it would. Yeah, so I mean, I just don't feel like we're gonna let them have easy takeaways like that. And yeah, I think we'll be okay. It's gonna be a fun game. But yeah, I'll say 38-17.
Mm-hmm. We pretty much all. I bet you we all got 30 something. We'll see. But yeah, I got 34. Man, come on.
Yeah, I think like even with the weather, I mean, we're gonna get playoff Debo on end arounds in the backfield. CMC is gonna be, doing his thing. It's just
soft in the middle.
Too much firepower.
George Kittle's gonna go nuts. I mean, I just.
Yeah, I mean, Ayuk on those slants. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be. As long as we're on time, as long as Brock's on time, and he has a clean pocket. I mean, we'll be all right. Yeah. And
even with Brock doesn't necessarily always need a clean pocket, as he hasn't had one all season anyway. So this is the thing. He's been trained by every team in the league. Giants blitz all the time. Same with Tampa Bay. They don't know anything but blitz. There's a lot of teams that are really stupid. Keep blitzing him, and Block is just dialing it up. They keep on blitzing. If I was the owner, I'd fire that DC. That's just stupid. So yeah.
Fred and Dre, they've been caged up for a couple weeks, so they're going to be gnawing at the cages trying to get out there. So they're going to be flying around.
And they're a rested bunch. That's a plus too. I mean, they're really rested. So yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be a good game. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all I got for you. I'll let the rest of the guys jump on.
All right. Yeah, I think you just said 38-17, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 38.
All right.
Yeah.
No, just the point. All right. Hey, Evan, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good, Ronbo. Shout out to the rest of the crew. Have a good night.
Yeah. Night. Aaron.
Ronbo.
Aaron, here we are. 'Twas the night before the playoffs. We finally returned to the field. Not a creature was stirring, not even a Packer. I got to work on this. Hey, Aaron, how you sum it up, man? How are we going to do here?
I mean, to be honest, I really think we're going to be okay because, first of all, we're well rested. We're at home, so I think we should be good. I just can't see the Packers scoring 40 points again.
You say you can't or can see?
I said I can't see the Packers scoring 40 points.
I don't. The Cowboys, I don't know. We can't compare the 49ers with the Cowboys to begin with. See that? A couple of pick sixes, Dak returned to his last year's form. And you can't spot a team 14 points and then let them do their thing. It changes the whole dynamic of what that team is going to do now. They got a lead. They can go crazy. They can do anything they want to do. And you got to sit back and throw the ball all the time from that point on. It sets up an ass whipping almost every time.
Yeah, I mean, because if you see the Dallas defense don't have linebackers like us.
True. Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, and even they're on a short week because they play Sunday
I
and they have
know.
to fly out.
And that's poor guys. I feel sorry for them for that because I wanted us to play Sunday too. It's really sad. They are going to be, and they got to travel that far. You got a short week, and you got to go to Santa Clara a day early. Oh my God, Billy. With a rested 49er team that's already got you overmatched. Actually, it'd be embarrassing if the 49ers lost this game. They wouldn't be able to show their face when you think about it.
But yeah, to me, I think um CMC is I think CMC is gonna eat tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Possibly Elijah Mitchell if they play him a little bit, because I don't want Kyle to wear down CMC. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I'd like to see CMC sit down in the second half. Get him plenty of burn in the first half because he needs to be able to get himself back in for next week's game. But yeah, get him some burn in the first half. And let Elijah Mitchell and our third string quarter, running back, get his share of burn. There's no need to run him to death and accidentally, especially if the score is up in the first half by a decent margin. Jordan Mason.
Yeah, yeah, and when you're talking about our weapons, like we just had too much.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon Ayuk, Debo, Kittle, Juice, Jawan Jennings.
Yeah,
So
he's back. And you add all McCaffrey to all that. That's what I'm saying. How the Packers going to stop that? I don't believe it.
yeah, and to me, I really think Diamond Lenore will get an interception tomorrow.
Maybe. Jordan Love is good though. I'm watching him play. The Packers are going to be tough. Starting next year, I'm guessing they're going to be legitimately tough because some of those kids they got are going to mature, and Jordan Love's going to get better. We got Watson to deal with. They're good. They're just not ready for not this level of prime time yet, but we'll see.
But yeah, and I also have Chase Young getting 2 sacks tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
Jason,
think.
he gets to play longer tomorrow too. Cleveland Farrell's not playing. You could be right.
And plus, Eric Armstead is back,
Oh,
so that's a huge.
yes. He makes the rest of that defense. That defensive line is a unit that needs all its parts. Now, like you're saying, Chase will be affected. Nick will be affected. Javon, everybody will be affected because you got to have that presence in the middle of the line. Eric creates a lot of violence, and he gets through that hole and really quickly. And if he's feeling good, look out.
Yeah, and speaking of Skip Bayless, he's picking. Well, he's going for the Packers because,
Okay.
of course.
It make him feel better about what happened to him. It'll make him not look so bad as to what happened if they should beat the 49ers. See, they're a good team.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah. So my score prediction is 33-20. Niners win.
There you go. And with that, we're going to go. And I'm going to tell you what, we'll see you tomorrow. Get a lot of rest. Have a good time tonight and get ready to go nuts tomorrow. All right, fam? Talk to you tomorrow, Aaron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go get this dub tomorrow.
Exactly.
Not a
Right.
game.
Hell yeah.
Night, Aaron. Hey, let's go to Bend, Oregon and check out Matty. Hey, Matty.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, man. It's been such a fun season from about week 12. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
amazing things that are. This is just too much of a fun season, and it's been a cakewalk. They got rid of the Eagles and the Cowboys. Are you serious? I was concerned about them.
Yeah.
I didn't want to admit it, but I
Not
wanted.
anymore.
I said, Huey, they're both out of here. What? What do we?
Yeah.
Tampa
See
Bay or
you
Detroit?
later. What time you guys playing?
That's the joke of the day. Hey,
Yeah.
Rams, what time you playing tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Well, and they're all in the chat too. They're all in your chat.
That's what I'm making
You
jokes
know, it's
about.
like, man, these guys must be bored.
Well, look at them. They got to watch everybody else play and say things like, "You guys aren't going anywhere. Just like always, you're going to be sitting on the sofa with us, watching the two other teams play." Okay, not on your sofa though. I'm telling you right now.
That's funny. Well,
God.
we've had time to rest. We've got Armstead back, which I think is going to make this well-oiled machine just fire on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
I agree.
Because then nobody's got to shuffle around. People are where they're
And play out
supposed
of
to be.
position. Yep.
Yeah. So I think things are going to come into alignment, and it's the game after that one that's going to be tough.
You mean
Well,
next week?
all the rest of the games. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything's going to be tough.
It'll be entertainment, because I think wouldn't it be funny if the Texans took out the Ravens? Matty, you know what people say about
I
us?
wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, you guys had a cakewalk. The Ravens lost to the Texans. All you guys had to do was deal with a coach that you know exactly what he's going to do. You guys beat that.
Oh,
You beat who? Hey, we still have to deal with Josh Allen and Patrick. Okay,
Yeah.
so listen, don't give us this. God.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I could see that happening. I could see that upset coming. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. It'd be nice to get them out of the way too. We don't see. Aren't you happy we don't have to deal with the Browns now?
I know, right? I was so grateful. Matty, I'm telling you the truth. I don't mind admitting. I will admit, when I'm concerned with the team, I was very concerned about the Browns. That defense is tough.
We talked about that.
Ooh, they are tough. Myles Garrett's just an animal. So, they dealt with him.
So yeah, we got a lot of the teams we were. I don't know if we were necessarily worried about, but it's nice to get some of these teams out of the way, though.
Yeah. No fear, just concerns. They can't stop us
That's
either.
exactly it. More concerns than anything. Absolutely, it's going to be a beautiful thing tomorrow. I'm excited. It's for me, and I'm sure a lot of everybody in the chat that's 49er fans. I mean, it's like another Christmas, man.
Oh yeah.
It's like waking up on Christmas morning again, get all my Niner gear back on.
Yeah.
Oof, can't wait.
Yeah. Into the playoffs again with only 2 games. No travel, Matty. People don't understand what that means. A lot of people that are talking trash.
No travel.
Well, 49ers, look for an upset tomorrow. Oh, why? Dude, why? Because they're sitting there explaining why.
Yeah, why? Well, because we don't have jet lag?
Guys, disrespect. Yeah, exactly. Jet lag at home from oversleeping. I get that feeling. You ever slept like 12 or 13 hours because you were too tired from 2 days ago and had some drinking? And you do feel like you wake up jet lagged because you slept too long?
Pretty much. Oh, man. That'd be about it, though. Yeah, we'll be good. Yeah, we got this on lock, buddy.
What do you got for
us? Have a good feeling.
What are we thinking?
Well, it's going to be a little rainy, so I think that's one thing I was going to say. That might be my only concern as far as like bringing the score up. I mean, I like the bigger scores, obviously, but I'm thinking something more like a 28-17.
Okay. Man, he's got 28-17. And I don't know if any windy conditions prevail are more actually damaging than the rain. We'll see. But remember, both teams are subjected to that weather. I think most of us always think, including me, that the weather's going to affect us more than the other team. It's not. That's
you never know. We'll see what the kicker we'll see what the kicker's all about tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So
I know, right?
Hopefully. Well, we don't want to leave. Honestly, dude, we don't want to leave the game
So we don't want to leave it in the kicker's hands anyways. We don't want to leave it in the ref's hands.
Refs or kickers, exactly.
So, yeah.
Just outplay.
Just dominate and just don't even worry about them.
Ball possession. Stick to your strategy.
All gas, no brake.
And let McCaffrey destroy them. And let's go.
Yeah, he's gonna be the offensive player of the day. Or he's gonna be the offensive player of the game tomorrow, I think. So
Man,
that's my early prediction.
We'll get ready for that game.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Can't wait. All right.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I'll definitely catch you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. Night,
Night.
Daddy. And Sharon and Mom and them lovable cowboy fans
Ronbo.
sitting in the other part of the house.
Yes.
Your brothers must be just Sharon. Don't you say one word to me? Okay. I'm not. Good game though. Sharon, size up this game. You got some things here that are really obvious, but people are talking to make
by
sure they
the
get lots of
way,
interest.
Did you hear about what that Packer former player said about Brock Purdy?
Wait, who?
The former Packer player? What he said about our quarterback, like take a cheap shot to knock him out of the game early?
Oh, Chamora. You know what?
Yeah.
Chamora needs to be. That was really out of line. In the NFL, he's got no affiliation with the NFL anymore, so they can't call him and say, "Yeah, Chamora, that's going to cost you $25,000." Listen, when you're out there, you conduct yourself to represent the NFL, not an idiot. I can see it right now. What are you doing, man? Don't
Right?
encourage that kind of behavior. God. The refs
He's
are
so
gonna
intimidated by Brock Purdy, that's all.
The refs are going to throw flags now. They're going to throw flags that they even think. Chamora just set
Oh,
the
yeah.
Packers up. They're going to throw flags that they think for one moment that the Packers are trying to pull off Chamora's BS. And that'll be fine.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thank
our
you.
guys are healthy for the playoffs. We got everybody back.
Yeah,
Taylor was looking good at practice.
yeah, everybody. Yeah, everybody's pretty much back. One or two people.
Hmm.
Drake's got a little bit going on with it, but he'll probably play. I don't know how. Hopefully he's 100%.
Yeah, I think he'll play.
Ambry Thomas is wearing a small cast, I understand, so he'll be okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're fine. And rested, Sharon.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The 49ers are not tired. And you know what happened to Jacksonville when they weren't tired? Jacksonville got ran out of their own stadium. So,
They
I
did.
can't wait to see this.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to see our Niners play. It's been a while.
Too long, 2 weeks. What are we going to do after the season's over? Sharon?
Exactly.
This worries me every year. Season's winding down.
I don't know. Because basketball will be over pretty soon. So I don't know.
The playoffs are done. Baseball and golf?
no
Oh, come
idea.
on. Oh, my. Great naps, though.
All the sports will be almost over with soon.
God. Well, you know what? If we win a
I don't
Super Bowl,
know.
we'll be in the glow of that for months.
Oh, my goodness.
I was hoping the guys get a lot of rest because the Super Bowls, that's long into the season, right? So usually that's why teams come back a little tired, a little worn out. They haven't recuperated from that. And mentally, you're kind
God,
of let down.
he better. I hope he's been practicing.
Who?
Jake Moody.
I know we're all worried about Jake.
Oh,
Watch Jake
Come on,
not
Jake.
even come close to missing. He heard the noise. He knows that he made people mad.
yeah, he better. But it should be a good game.
It will be. At least for a quarter or two. I don't see the 49ers
Yeah.
struggling with these kids, though. I really don't. There's just too much grizzled
No,
vets.
they're on a mission. They already said they're on a mission. They want to pick up where they left off, and they got their mindset. So all we got to do is watch the game, run the clock.
True. I mean, we should be working on back-to-back Super Bowls, not just one. Last year, breaking Brock's arm, the Eagles weren't going to beat the 49ers that day.
And what was so funny to me was Stephen A. Smith was like, "Oh, I'm confident the Packers are going to knock out the 49ers." I was like, "Is he serious?"
Yeah, I saw that. Stephen A. is just trying to help promote the show. He knows better.
Hmm.
every now and then.
Yeah.
I
Like, what is
like him
he
for
smoking?
his hatred on the Cowboys is why I don't get mad at him anymore. Or should I say Cowboy fans? He says he doesn't hate the Cowboys per se, but the fans get on his
Right,
nerves.
right.
I said, Steve, join the club.
But I think we're going to be fine. The defense is going to shut them down. They're not going to let them get that many points, no. And I think we'll get on the field and off the field too quick. Because we rested and we started practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Title
think they got
possession.
it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many yards are you giving Christian McCaffrey tomorrow?
CMC. I'm going to say he's going to go over 100 yards.
Right. How about Debo? Total yards for Debo.
Debo, because Debo's ready. I think he's going to go nuts.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him over, I'm going to say about, he's going to get 200 yards.
I don't know where you're going, but
200.
oh my God. Woo! All right. Sharon, give me them scores, you and Mom. What do you got?
Mom says 24-17.
All right. So Mom's looking for a close game. Okay.
And I'm going to 7-23.
Is it 27 or 37?
27-23.
27-23. Both you and Mom expecting a close, tight contest. Okay. It could be. All right. They're a good team. All right, Sharon.
Yeah, but their defense is not all that great. Yeah,
See.
but no.
And ours is better than theirs. I think they rate number 20-something against,
I think it was 22 or 27,
27,
somewhere in there.
27, yeah. So it's a mismatch on both sides of the ball. But we'll see. Accidents do happen. All right. All right,
Yeah.
Sharon.
There's the weather.
Yeah. Let's see that too. Anyway, I'll see you and Mom tomorrow and say hi to them Cowboy brothers of yours too.
I will do that, Ronbo.
Night, Sharon.
All right, Niners, let's get this win. Good night, Ronbo.
Good night. 49ers 38, Packers 16. Starters will not play the fourth quarter, according to Bobo. Bobo, I really do hope, I really do believe it's going to be goodbye at least midway through the fourth. There's no need to keeping those guys out there longer than necessary. I don't see the Packers staying on the field with the 49ers. But every time I do this, it is a game to some degree. And I suspect it might be for the first quarter. They have nothing to lose. They're going to come out there just playing crazy because they're playing with house money. They have no business being there in the first place. And they know it. And so they're going to come in going nuts. And hey, we're just grateful to be here. We'll come back next year with a little better, got a little experience. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, tonight. I know one more day to go. One more day left. I can't wait.
Hey,
I'll just wait for 49ers week. I was waiting for the whole week to get this week over with.
Here it comes. What's going to happen?
I was ready, man. Oh, breaking news. All Ram fans will be 49ers cheerleaders tomorrow night. But Ramila being the water boy. And Jim Everett could be the captain of the cheer squad. There you go. You got to win the tutu, girls.
Yeah, what's so fun about them? They're going to be sitting there begging for the Packers to beat us. And if the Packers hurt their feelings and not beat them, I'm not giving any mercy. But I see you clowns over on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
And
no
all those
mercy.
people. But know what? I love the interview that Steve Young did, our former quarterback for Greenwich High with Brock. I love that. How
Pretty
Steve
cool.
told Brock, I love it. Hall of Fame quarterback talking to was a rookie quarterback, but I love that interview. I know. I really enjoyed it. How Steve gave him some pointers. Yep.
It looks so relaxed
I love
sitting there. You can tell.
Oh,
Steve really likes him too.
Oh,
you
he
can
was
tell.
chilling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew Steve. And you see Brock sitting there, talking, sitting with his nice shoes on and telling him, oh, yeah, he's religious. Yep. You call him sir. Remember how he told Steve sir?
Yeah.
He said, you don't have to call me sir. You call me Steve. You call me Steve.
Yeah, he's one of those kids brought up like
that's
that.
how Brock was raised. Brock was raised the right way. That's one thing. He's not like his other trashy quarterbacks, disrespectful. He's well-mannered. I can tell this kid's well-mannered.
Yeah, he is. And
Yep. But I think tomorrow's game, no, they said rain, but I don't hope not. But if it is, I think there's going to be a lot of running. I think CMC, I think he's due for a big game, like Sharon says. I think he's going to get over 100 yards and maybe a 2 touchdowns. He's due. And I think Debo's going to blast, and Ezekiel Yuka's going to go out. Oh, yeah, they're hungry. The 49ers are hungry.
oh yeah,
And I think Kittle's going to get some nice plays. And the other receiver that's coming back is the other guy, number 15. He's coming back.
JJ.
The other guy.
Jawan.
Yep, he's coming. Yep. He's good, too. Also,
Sure.
you got these receivers out there. And I'm not worried about Watson. I'm not worried about the running game because the other running back is questionable for the Packers. I heard. Dylan,
is that right?
the other running. Yeah.
Because
I don't know if he's playing. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, but and all these haters that saying that they want to hurt Brock, in your dreams, guys. It's not going to happen. Our offense is too good. Our offense is going to protect Brock like the king.
Yeah.
If they playing chess, you're not going to hurt them. You're not going to hurt them. You're not. Trust me. You want to get penalties? Go ahead. We can do. Hey, you got Mr. Trent Williams. Got Trent Williams. You got to watch.
That's true.
Trent Williams
Williams got no class.
No, and I'm hoping, like I said, Houston wins tomorrow. I'm praying, like I said, I had Houston last week, so I'm hoping this week they
Did
can,
you really?
somehow beat Baltimore.
You thought Houston was going to win that game last week, huh? God.
Yep, I put money on the table. Yep.
I didn't see that coming.
And I hope that Buffalo beats Kansas City because they're tired of Taylor Swift. I think,
Listen,
and then I like to see Tampa Bay.
That's going to happen. The
I have a
Chiefs
feeling
just aren't the
Niners
Chiefs this
and
year.
Chiefs, but I have a feeling Taylor Swift's going to go to the Super Bowl with them meeting the Niners, and she'll have a big. That's what I would feel on this.
And,
Baltimore's going to get knocked out somehow.
Yeah,
It's something about Mahomes. I don't know.
well,
But
he doesn't have the right team around him now, though. Those receivers,
but
he's got
he'll
one
get
kid.
he'll get
He's got that
receivers.
rookie.
He'll get receivers.
Well, not this year.
You know who he should bring in? You should try to call Devontae Adams. You want to come on our side from the Raiders?
Oh man, Devontae would kill to get traded to the Chiefs. The Raiders.
He would love it.
Yeah, the Raiders just hired a new coach. Hired that coach, that interim
No,
coach.
they brought the coach back. They brought the coach back that they had
I'm
at the end
proud
of the
of
year.
him for doing that too.
I'm proud. I'm very proud of him.
Harbaugh,
I'm hoping
you
that he
don't
does
need
good
these
this year.
other guys.
No, I'm very proud. I'm very proud of the coach to coming back. Everybody loves him. That's a family right there. That's a little
team
family
loves him.
together.
That's important. Exactly.
Now we just got to find. And Belichick visited Atlanta twice, so maybe Belichick will be a coach for Atlanta.
Tony.
Yep. Tony, right? So Belichick might be. Yep. My friend told me Belichick is the runner-up to come to Atlanta because he visited twice, and it's going to be a done deal probably.
Is that a good thing for Atlanta?
When a coach visits twice, that means
I can't wait.
maybe you can sign Tony. I can see your team maybe getting the playoff session. I'm praying for you guys next year.
Well, they just got to get a quarterback. Maybe Belichick can get that quarterback.
Yeah, they'll get a quarterback. Trust me, Belichick knows what he's doing. Belichick will find a right quarterback. And the Rams are not going no playoffs next year. So remember, fans, you're not going no playoffs. Dream. That's one thing you're good at. And Jim, your team is going to be trash. Yep.
Michael,
wait till you see the 49ers Lombardi Trophy.
Number 6. If Stafford leaves, they go right into rebuild. That's the only reason Stafford kept them afloat this past season. That is the only reason they're competing. I mean, you can't. Get out of here, man.
Yeah. Once they lose Stafford, that's it. They're done.
And how many more years has he got left? Maybe 2? Maybe?
Let's see if you can find a quarterback like Purdy. I doubt it. Purdy is probably once in a lifetime. The last pick the draft doing this good. You got to think. When was the last time he's quarterback of the last pick? We're as good as Purdy.
I don't ever remember that happening at all, Michael. I really don't.
Never seen it. Nope, never.
I mean, Brady was down there, but he wasn't the last guy.
Yeah, but he's a 6th round. He was a 6th round, but last pick is the 7th round before you go to free agent draft. Yeah.
Michael, give me your score. We got to go. What do you got?
I say 49ers are going to hit 42-27. I think they're going to hit 42.
Ooh, a 40.
They're on a rampage. They're going to be out. They're ready to go.
Yeah,
they're ready.
I feel you.
They're going to take the cheese heads out of here. They're like rats. They're going to eat the cheese.
I'll see you tomorrow.
And I want to give a shout out to my boy Tony Wright. Tony Wright, give you a shout out. Sharon, her family, everybody else. Big show. We're going to come out when the Super Bowl comes. Shout out to you, Ronbo, and your crew.
Thanks, Michael. Back at you, too. And your family.
You too, brother.
And tell your daughter the Eagles will be back next year. All right.
Nah, they will. With the right players.
Night, Michael. And Z, get in here, Z.
Hey, Ronbo,
Z, come on in, fam.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Guess what?
What?
Everybody clear the room, clear the chat. You ready for this one? The dark one is here.
Oh. Hey, fam, come on in, man. We're glad to have you here too. What do you sum up? What do you this game? You know, because they're always making a lot of noise to stir up interest. They're saying the Packers this, the Packers that. They're trying not to say too much, but they really realize the 49ers are probably a little too much. What are you thinking?
What I'm thinking is I think it's going to be a smash mouth. I think the 49ers are going to get back to playing 49er football, which means I think we're going to see the defense ramp back up to what they was in the beginning of the season, and you're going to see more production from the defense. I mean, obviously the offense is still going to be the offense, but it's that defense that finally got some rest, that finally got some key players back, and that's finally ready to whoop ass. Pause. But with that being said, I think the defense is what I'm looking forward to. And the reason I'm looking forward to the defense is because it's Green Bay. And I don't think they got a great offense as everybody's saying they got. And I don't think they're going to do what they did to the team they played last week. I mean, did I say last week? Yeah, last week.
People
So
running wide open. Nobody near them wearing a Cowboy uniform. I said, man, what are the Cowboys doing? That's the same offense we run on them. They fell for that twice. I wish we could have played them again. Damn it. I knew it. They'll never learn.
And the way for us to do what we do best is we obviously have to run that ball. We obviously got to get their defense tired. While we're doing that, we got to let our defense get some rest. Because, you know, if they playing smash around football, they're going to be running back off on the field, and they're going to be like, your offense, hold it down for a little bit. You know, run the ball for about 15 minutes. Give us a break. You know what I'm saying? Let us get some Gatorade, some water in us. And then, you know what I'm saying, y'all score your touchdown. We'll get you the ball right back. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You know, our defense is a little better than the Cowboys. I don't know what the Cowboys are doing. Actually, the Cowboys defense, all year I've never seen them look that bad. That was pretty funny. What are you guys doing? I mean, you ran that play and that defense. What did you think they were going to do? And your linebacker, he jumps on every move the wrong way. I love it. So, you know, they weren't really prepared for that game. Somebody said the Cowboys might have taken the Packers for granted. I go, how do you do that in the playoffs? Man, it makes no sense. Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I know we're not taking the Packers for granted. You know what I'm saying? Football, anything can happen in football. Anything can happen on any given Saturday or the Sunday in football. So which means is the 49ers is focused. They focused to the point where they got their rest. Now they want to come out and play football. We're not sleeping on anybody. That's not what the Niners do. The Niners know any team can win at any time. Now it's time. The Niners is letting you know, like, all right, now, like, we just letting you know, you ain't going to do to us what you did to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On paper and visually, you can see the Niners are a better team. I don't know which way you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? We all know anything can happen in football, but if you look at the paperwork, if you look at the highlights, if you look at the statistics, you can see that the Niners are a better team. And we're not trying to be disrespectful to the Green Bay fan. We just letting y'all know that the Niners are better and they should win this game, and they're going to win this game. So we ain't really trying to, do too much smack talking. That's not what we really do. We just go out there and play football. Facts.
No, and it really is. It's just a better team. It's a mismatch to a degree. So, you can mention that. That's not bad. And if they beat us, they do. But I mean, if they don't, it's to be expected. That's a big.
Well, I'm just ready for football, man. I'm ready for Niners football. I've been waiting for about 2 weeks, so I'm ready. I'm happy and I'm excited to see some Niners football, and I want to see them perform well. I want to see them do better. Then I want to see them move on to the next and then improve in that type of performance. You get what I'm saying, Ronbo?
Oh yeah, because it's time to get serious. Yeah, fam, let me get your score though, Z. What do you got?
I don't really want to say a score, but if you want me
WL.
to say, I'll say just put a W by me for the Niners.
Okay.
Because every time I say a score, it never comes out. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. It's hard to do. I'll see you tomorrow, fam. All right?
All right, man. Dark one out.
That goes out. Looking forward to hearing from you tomorrow. All right. And 49er Brian, let's grade some cheese. Silence the haters, a.k.a. Chimura, and Amy Ding Dong Raider Hater. You know, why do those people go out in public and embarrass themselves saying things like they do? And who was that said, going to have a lot of great quarterbacks and Brock Purdy? Why was that necessary? You know what? Like I said, this is good. Brock hears all this, even though they'll act like they tune it up. But you guys are going to create a monster. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Keep it up. Bring it out. Say anything you want to about him, because he's a nice kid. He's not going to respond. But inside, the turmoil is going on. He's going to be out to prove something then. Mr. Block Eye says, how much should Mitchell and Jordan carries be? Shoot, I don't need first half, third quarter, maybe for a few minutes for CMC. The rest of the day, so I want to see him get 15 apiece at least tomorrow, if things get ahead. All right, let's go. He's head of the Dragon Clan. He is Papa Dragon. Pop.
Brock Purdy versus everybody.
That poor boy can't get no respect. There's going to be 7 other great quarterbacks out there and Brock Purdy. I said, was that necessary? Oh, God, man. Leave him alone.
I mean, I get what she was trying. I think she was just trying to make a little quip. She's basically saying that he is the least talented quarterback that's there, but we all know that some of the most talented quarterbacks don't even make it in this league.
Ain't that
remember how talented Russell was?
Remember Justin Herbert's still supposedly talented too. How come? This is the thing. You need to go out there and show people.
Right. It's like it's relative. What do you look at? Do you look at the whole picture? Or do you look at somebody's draft status? Is it true that all the NFL teams passed on him 7 times? Yeah, it's true, but
it really is.
But his record as a starter is also true. I mean, he's like 19-5 or something ridiculous like that.
I mean, give him a little respect. God, there's no need to just trash.
No, you know what? I like. You know what? I'm all for him being a John McClane of quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm all for it. Yeah. I'm happy with it. You know what? Just keep on dissing him, because at the end of the day,
that's
if he winds up holding up that trophy, at the very end, then what?
Mm-hmm. They're helping him. As long as they inspire him like that, they're helping us. Because Brock is quiet. He's not taking. He's human. I'm listening. That's going in one ear. That's what they think about.
It's like the comment's idiotic. I mean, we all know what his offensive line is like. We all know what it's like, and we all know what other quarterbacks look like behind that offensive line. If not, even better offensive lines. Jimmy arguably had a better offensive line. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And Brock has done more with less as far as offensive line. So it's like when he's back there. Yeah, when he's distributing the ball, when he's avoiding the rush, when he's stepping up, when he's sliding and stuff like that, and when he's processing, all that's at an elite level. So if you want to look at elite processing, right, maybe he's like number 2 in the quarterbacks that are left. You see what I'm saying? Arm talent, yeah, he's probably last. I get that, right? He's not even the smallest guy, right? The smallest guy is probably Lamar and Baker. But the reality is that
you mean his weight wise? How much does Lamar weigh?
Well, when I say small, we're talking about size. Lamar plays big, but I didn't realize he was 6 foot and about 205 pounds.
Because he looks long. Because his limbs are long, though.
He does look long. I know he looks tall. He looks long, but he's not. He's 6 foot.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised.
But
that's why he can move.
Well, he's 6 foot. Baker's 6 foot. Brock is 6 foot 5/8.
Baker's got shorter limbs, so he looks that small. I didn't know. I thought Lamar was about
Maybe.
6'2". Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because it's like when Omar stands next to Brandon Ayuk and Debo, he looks bigger. You know, he's just, it's an optical illusion when you look at him. He just doesn't look like the quote unquote, just, you know, he doesn't look like the NFL QB, that prototype.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
his play, and that's what you have to look at. It's like you have to look at, you got to peel the onion with quarterback evaluation. You can't look at it based on draft status, and you can't look at it based on who people have to throw to. You know, because that's just all a load of crap. You know, it just is. You got to throw it to somebody. What's he supposed to do? You know, throw it to a bunch of scrubs?
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
That's not going to work.
This
Patrick
system
Mahomes can testify
right.
to that. Yeah.
Here, I'll put it to you this way. If Jared Goff was the quarterback of the 49ers, how many times do you think he'd get sacked or intercepted?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'd be, yeah.
How hurt would Baker Mayfield be?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Those are great points, too, to argue. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just in general. So the fact that he can get into an NFL game with these superior athletes and handle his business the way that he does, if you look at the film, that's what you see. Yeah. You don't see wild throws. You don't see that. But all of a sudden, every once in a while, you will see a wild throw.
Yeah,
like, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
It was over the top. Exactly. Yeah. You know, I tell you one thing. I love last week, though. I love the games last weekend. But I love that Josh Allen 52-yard run where he faked like he was going to slide and kept going. Oh,
People
my
still
God.
mad about that. Russell Wilson used to do that. How many times did Russell Wilson do that to us? Oh, man.
Oh, he did.
I said, you know what? And if they hit him, he got a flag. Russell dropped a knee and then stood up. Is that legal? No.
It's a lot. No, that's smart. No, that's just smart. That's a smart plan. So, yeah, I think
if you can get away with it, it is, yes.
Is that his smarts, his quick release? I think that's what think gives him the opportunity to win in this system.
And accuracy.
And personally, I'm proud of him. I'm really proud of him. I really am. I'm really impressed. He's proven me wrong, and I'm not afraid to admit it. But I would never sit there and say who's the best and who's the worst. He's a playoff quarterback with a winning record in the playoffs.
We got
on a dominant team.
And Brock. But we got to stop, though.
Right.
What do you got a WL? You got numbers? What do you got?
I got two numbers for you. I predict that the 49ers are going to sack Love 10 times, and I believe they're going to win this game going away.
Oh my God.
The score is going to be 28-20, but they'll never, it won't, the score is going to seem closer than what the game actually appears to be.
Not indicative of what really happened.
Is my prediction.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think you got McCaffrey is going to get 2 touchdowns, and I think Purdy will throw a couple of touchdowns, and there's your 28 points. And I think Aaron Jones may get a touchdown, and one of the tight ends may get a touchdown, maybe a bunch of field goals and a bunch of hits.
There you go.
So yeah, like before, good defenses make all quarterbacks look very, very ordinary. And remember, you know, Brock Purdy is Brock Purdy because of our defense. He practiced against our defense. Okay, Love don't do that. Love doesn't do that. So yeah, Love's going to be in for a culture shock.
Paul, we gotta go. I love it. I'll be back tomorrow though, and we'll be saying, see, I don't. For those who were worried, why? Okay, all right, fam. Have a great night.
It won't be a blowout like we all think, but it's going to be a blowout in the feel of the game. Is my opinion.
Good, and I hope so. I don't feel like sweating. All right, fam. See you tomorrow, Bob. Do my best to Bam and Boom and Mrs. Dragon.
I will.
All right, fam.
Give my best to you in production.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate you, fam. All right. And I see Scapelli's appliance. He says, remind my son Isaiah who we are. San Francisco 49ers. He's nervous counting down till kickoff. Shoot us a Niners ship. Hey, Scapelli and Isaiah, the Scapelli family, the Scapelli boys. Guys, you know, this nervous condition, I'm done with that. All right. When I look at our team these days, there's no reason. The 49ers are that's one awesome unit. And I like Pop, I do think it's going to be a blowout. I see them getting somewhere. I think I said 24 points, and that'll be because the fourth quarter, 49ers just took their foot off the gas. Talent-wise, they just don't match up. We'll see. Oh, there it's Norman. What time is it?
It's time to put that grimy-looking logo on display. Because that's how we're going to have to play.
Yeah.
And it's Niners all day.
Oh, break it down, Norm.
Grimy. When I say grimy football, I heard somebody say it earlier. I seen earlier this week where somebody was talking about, oh, well, I'm not condoning any bad plays or anything like that, but just rattle his cage a little bit. Rattle a little kid's cage a little bit. If it costs you a 15-year-old yard penalty to rough him up.
Oh.
Bro, Trent Williams is going to be like, he's got hands, feet, elbows, and stomach. Like he got
kicked out of the game.
He got chest. He got plenty of like chest hair ready to stop anything that y'all talking about as far as hurting Brock Purdy. It's not going to happen, man. Like we got and Kyle Shanahan. I think my guy is also smart enough to, maneuver around those things. You know how much pressure Purdy's been under this year?
Oh, tremendous. That's why I'm so proud of him. And he still gets no love.
Like, remember, like, when teams, like, will put, like, 90% of the defensive plays, they was blitzing. Remember that?
Jailbreak all day.
He still carved up 2 touchdowns. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, the Packers, though, I do got to give a look. I got to give a solid hand clap for the Green Bay Packers for what y'all did in this playoff game. Like, I did y'all thing. Y'all really, but now.
No matter what happens, they still won. Yeah. They did not lose.
Yeah. I got nothing but respect for y'all. And the Packers fans been showing nothing but respect on the comments feeds. They've been like, yo, this is going to be a good one. And that's what I've been thinking. It's going to be one of those because Jordan Love ain't no punk.
No. You see him looking exactly like Aaron Rodgers, throwing side arm.
Aaron Jones ain't no punk either. Aaron Jones ain't no punk either. Musgrave didn't look like no punk. Romeo Dobbs damn sure didn't look like them. Look like some young hogs up here. You know what I'm saying? I respect. And our defense. Steve Wilkes gonna have to be on the sidelines for real, bro. Like, and the booth at the same time. Like, come on now. Like, this might be one of them games, bro. On the sidelines and the booth. John Lynch's hairline gonna be on the sidelines looking down at the booth, you know what I'm saying? Ask Steve Wilkes, like, look, you better do something now. Because they ain't playing over there. Christian Watson, he ain't playing either. So I had to shout out to all the Packers, though. But their defense, though, I think they're gonna be the ones it's kind of different with Kyle Shanahan and Matt LaFleur because they have this thing about battling against each other. They always play equal size. So it's not like you can't surprise the other one. One can't surprise the other.
But you can outcoach the other. Well, that's what it comes down to. You make that move, okay, I make that move. You play checkers with your brother, somebody, or play any kind of game, and especially if it's your younger brother. Come on, man. You know what? When you get ready to play, call me. I got to go.
It's like it's going to take better coaching, better execution, and better players. And those players bringing out the best. Yeah, Packers defense, though, I just feel like our bread and butter is right down the middle. The Packers defending the middle of the field statistically this season was one of those things I was looking at because they right there at the least among the least of the bunch. But also, I'm looking at our linebackers. Shit. If Greenlaw is A-okay for the whole day, you know what I'm saying? I hope at least also we got some guys out there. We do got some guys that can step up and take over some roles now. Let's not sleep on the other guy.
Not bad.
Yes, let's not sleep on the other LBs, man. One of them didn't intercepted Dak Prescott. All I'm saying is that the Niners defense still has the same formula they got to do, like put some pressure on Jordan Love. Some of that pressure he ain't felt this whole season. That pressure of Steve Wilkes being on the sideline. That's what Coach Wilkes
said, too. Yeah,
the pressure of Steve Wilkes being on the sideline. Yeah, make him – I don't know about rattling him or anything, but just put him in different situations, put him in unfamiliar situations to see how he got to work through that and learn, see if you can make something out of that. And that could be very beneficial for Niners taking that trip to Dutch City. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. And remember, Norm, you're running the same offense as we do. So the 49ers already said, y'all ain't doing nothing we ain't seen. But hey, we're going to show you something about what you just did on this next play. Go ahead. Play it. Run it. All right. See, I got the ball. You can't do that on this move. I'm going in.
Thing is, Niners offense has more to offer the Packers defense than the Cowboys did last week. I'm going to just put that out there. And the Niners defense is used to what Green Bay has to offer. You feel me?
Yep.
Every day. They see it. They see it all the time. And Purdy, like he been doing so much homework, is giving the defense a lot of things to take notes on as well, which is kind of odd. You can see it in the locker room now.
Mm. Yeah,
we'll see how that pans out tomorrow. The rain is not that bad, y'all. The rain is not that bad, y'all. I don't know how the rain is going to be. I don't know how the rain is going to be. It's going to be raining, but I don't know if it's going to be a drizzle or if it's going to look like a little bit of stinging rain or big old fat rain.
And it may be done by 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Sideways, the rain from underneath. We don't know what we're dealing with, but they can be really Forrest Gump with it. They can battle through that. Straight up.
What do you got for a score, Norm?
I don't have a score. Oh God, I don't have a score. I just have a prediction.
WL.
I do have a prediction. I have a prediction that the game is going to be so interesting in the first quarter. We're going to see it in your chats. You're going to see a lot of anxiety from the Niners fans in the first 27 minutes of the game,
like we always do.
Mm-hmm. And that's my prediction.
Overran with Rams fans and Hawks fans. Y'all gonna lose this game. You talking about trash? Yeah, they love it. They got ran out last week. Came in the same way, talking trash. 2 weeks ago.
But when the clock hit 0, all I'm gonna have to say,
Niners all day.
It's Niners all day.
Norm, I see them all just so I can hear you say that after this game's over. Give my best to the family.
Let's take a trip to Dub City, y'all. Happy New Year. Yeah.
Night, Norm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love it. See, fan, that's why we don't kick the trolls out. It's so funny to watch them scatter. They've been scattering all season long. Hey, guys, blah, 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 negative. Ooh, look at it. And we've had them hang out as much as almost a half. And then the third quarter comes along, suddenly things go south. Fourth quarter, hey, where them dudes, man? Rev got that book of you know who under his
Ronbo.
The great Bill Walsh. Rev, come on in, man, and enlighten us on what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well, let me jump right into it. I want to have some fun tonight because as I sat here going through the chats and seeing all of you
special
Ramelia retards and rejects, like y'all love being on our stuff, boy. Like we are rent free in y'all brains, and I love it. Like it is funny. Like y'all sound so dumb with half of the crap that y'all say. It's just hilarious. Like I'm laughing at it. It's pathetic and it's sad. Like I can see if the Rams were like beating us for like the past 10 years or something. Hell, even made the rivalry seem like it's something. But it's like, bro, y'all dumpster trash juice. Like y'all like to poop in a baby's diaper. Like y'all just bro, just stop. Anyway, now I got that off my chest. I'm expecting a game that's going to test our wits because, as everybody knows, the Book of Champions. I quote nothing but Bill Walsh. We don't play complacent. We don't. So I expect us for Green Bay to give us a fight, which I respect that young crew, and I do. I mean.
Next year,
they beat Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect them. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. But we are going to show them like, hey, okay, yeah, you beat the Cowboys, but we already done showed you how to beat them. Now you about to face something real. Okay, we're hungry. We're hungry. There's I've been catching flack all week long. Man, your Niners ain't this, your Niners ain't that, blah, blah, blah. And I look at people and laugh, and I'm just like, where's your squad?
Yeah. See, those are the
Where's your
loudest
squad?
ones too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm sitting here like, all right, everybody tomorrow, rep your beautiful red and gold. Be ready. I stopped saying Quest for 6 years ago.
Bad
right
luck.
now, it's a mission. We're on a mission. Okay, we're on a mission, and unfortunately, Green Bay is about to feel the wrath of what we're about to give to them.
Oh yeah, first day after
Okay?
resting this long. Oh my God.
Literally, you're about to face a wrath. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous, but I think we have the poise. But most importantly, we have the team. Keyword team, as the great Bill Walsh would say. Our team's going into battle. Well, we know what it's going to do.
Let's go Niners, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Family, listen to me. We on a mission. We are in the shadows just waiting. We put our pads on the same way. We put our helmet on the same way. You best be prepared to come to Levi and expect to get punched in your mouth. If you want to hit us, we hitting you back. Right? But when we hit you back, you ain't getting up. I expect a hope, and I'm praying that the weather doesn't show its ass tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting a 24-17 type game. I'm expecting us to get hot. I'm expecting the defense to just to get fits. Just give Jordan Love fits. That's all you need to do is give him fits, disrupt him. That's all you need to do.
That's his plan.
And we'll take care of the rest. But I'm ready. Just like my family worldwide, repping that beautiful red and gold 24/7, 365. I ain't gonna hold it up too much, but if y'all know the rev when I get up here, y'all know what I say.
I love it.
In order to be the man,
yeah,
you gotta beat the man.
Yeah.
Woo! All you Ramelia rejects, yo, get a life, okay? Get a life. All right? Like, y'all live rent-free in our brains. We're going to start charging y'all rent. That's what's up. Hey, Ronbo, we thank you. We love you. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
yo, my Niner family, stand up. We got this.
Thanks, Rev.
Let's go. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Looking forward to the ball so we can really yuck it up. Thanks, fam.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
See you tomorrow, Rev. And
hey, Brock gonna prove them haters wrong. Brock's gonna prove them haters wrong. That's what I gotta say.
There you go. It's probably true. Has anybody seen Texas Boy? Anderson, have you seen Texas Boy? We may not see Texas Boy, my God, ever again. Anderson. Anderson. Anderson, maybe he might have Texas Boy in a headlock, driving him into the pavement. Hey, Frank.
Ronbo.
Frank, get in here with that fish sandwich. Frank, when they're making clown, this may be our last week we can clown, because we feel like the Packers ain't got enough game, they ain't got enough experience, they ain't got enough maturity. We already know what they do because Kyle taught their coach how to do what he does. So there's really not a lot of reason to be scared of him. But Frank, what are you thinking?
Oh my, how you so anxious. You ready for the game. I don't know, so many different things going in my head.
It sounds like it, Frank. You okay?
No, yeah, I'm okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm not nervous. I'm just, I don't think we taking them lightly. We can't take them lightly. I hope they're not taking them lightly.
They've been through too much.
So,
I feel sorry for them, actually, because they're going to get hit by a truck tomorrow. The 49ers are taking every last minute seriously.
Yeah, because I see they talking Trey. I'm just tired of the Brock Purdy heat, man. It's crazy,
God.
man. But
I
it's
love it.
sad though.
Keep
It's
talking
yeah,
to
no,
him.
it's good though. Keep talking. I agree with you.
Make
It's
him
just
crazy.
it's like I just be like, wow, like there's just the slander they just
right?
throw on our quarterback, man. I'm like,
Non-stop.
it's crazy, man. But you said keep it going though. I know it
Yes,
motivates them
please.
because
Keep
I
it
know
going.
they say they don't listen, but they hear the
do.
chatter.
If
You
they
know
don't
what I'm
listen,
saying? Just
somebody else
like we
told them.
hear, yeah. But he already said that the players come back and tell him.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on? But no, Papa Dragon made a key point though. Jordan Love don't go against our defense. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay defense not like ours. Yes, they played better. They played Dallas. Dallas defense not that good either, Ronbo. You just really had their main dog is Parson, and when he go away, they don't really have nothing.
Frank,
so
do you notice Parsons and Aaron Donald are subject to the same punishment? If you take them out of a game and run the ball, they seem to have a whole lot of trouble with that. That's why I always say, y'all talk about Aaron Donald. I say, Aaron Donald's a good ball player, no doubt about it. But if you run the ball, why has he become invisible? Parsons got taken out of the game. 49ers taught everybody how to do with Parsons and Donald, though, except for a couple of teams.
Yeah. But no, I see. I feel like that we're gonna come out and dominate, but you know how you get nervous before the game starts. You don't know which way it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. Jordan Love he look real good.
Oh, he is
I
gonna be
just
good.
hope, he gonna be something to be reckoned with in about another year or two. He look real good. I'm not gonna hate on him, but they already talking. They corner. Green Bay cornerback. Yeah, you put pressure on Brock. He gonna throw picks. I'm like, oh, see, there y'all go. Y'all poking the bear. Y'all poking the bear.
Put some pressure on
y'all
him.
poking the bear. Exactly. Get the pressure on. That's what we want you to do. Put the pressure. But overall, I think it's gonna be a good game, man. I just wanted to get the W. I don't have no score. I just, we get the W. That's all, man. We just keep pressure on. Just shut the run down. The main thing is shut Aaron Jones down.
Yeah,
And,
Aaron's had over 100 yards a week. So you know what?
He
does have to be dealt with. So Frank just put a W down for Frank. He's not going WL.
Yeah,
so we stopped that run, and then they have to start passing, and like their cornerback said, "Yeah, put some pressure on him. He start throwing picks." Well, see, that's what's going to happen because Moody Ward is getting really good. I'm looking for him to get at least one, and you can't mess with Demo too much either. He'll get you. I don't know about Ambry.
I think Demo gonna get one. I think Demo. I think Romeo Dobbs went to Thomas went they from the same neighborhood and they went to school together.
Oh,
so they gonna get Dallas. Yeah, they went to school together.
Oh, good.
And but see the thing is, Jordan Love ain't never seen no defense like ours, man. I just really think that we gonna get after them. I really think we gonna get. I think Fred gonna have a big game, and I think Bosa and Chase gonna have a good game. I think, and Armstead is welcome back. I think the defense gonna get out of Love, man. I think we really gonna show him something different. He's gonna probably be like, this ain't Dallas right here. I don't remember saying this right here. I was used to, like, dang, I ain't.
Help him up off the ground. Just say it hard, baby. Get up, let's go.
You can't let him get comfortable. You can't let him be comfortable back there.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
You cannot let him be comfortable. You gotta generate that pressure on him because he's young and once you can't let him get no confidence. Don't let him feel that confidence. Don't let him feel confident. But when you feel confident, you're gonna fly. You're unstoppable, and we can't allow that. I just think we focus. And Michael Irvin, he said, I already told the Debo. Debo said, man, they ready. Them boys ready. Michael Irvin, Debo, cool. So
that's pretty funny.
He already talked to Debo. Ain't that funny?
It is. Michael Irvin of all people.
I'm like, I know. I'm like, Debo, that ain't Jerry Rice, Debo. That's he the ops. You know what I'm saying? He with Dallas, man. It's like, no, Irvin, cool. I like Michael Irvin.
Yeah, I'm starting to like him more and more.
Cool.
I used to think he
was I like Irvin. That's good.
But he ain't
good
like
mentor for Debo. Like far as receiver, get some tips from. Yeah, so that's it, man. Let's give it the dub. My mom said what's up too, Ron.
Hey, what's up, moms? Yes, give it back to her.
Yeah, I'm
right.
Tell you what. Harbaugh got a second interview with the Falcons.
Oh, him too. So Belichick and Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh got a second interview with the Falcons coming up. Yeah, I just seen it on Bleacher Report.
Because I don't want him
Harbaugh
NFC
got
West.
interview.
Yeah.
All
right. We go, fam.
All right, but man, love you, Ronbo, man.
Love you back,
Appreciate
fam. Right.
Shout out to the faithful, man. Ellis, Papa, everybody, man. Sabaj, all the Tonys, everybody down the line. I know you. Everybody, I love all y'all, man. I know I forget some names, but
don't worry,
yeah, I love y'all. That's all. Yeah.
Hey.
All right, Ronbo, man. See you tomorrow, man.
Looking forward to it, man. All
right,
fam. Goes Frank. Let's go back and check out on Anderson. Anderson. Here he is. Yo, Anderson.
I just kind of wanted to say our defense needs to be on top of.
Okay. Hold on a second. Who is this on the phone? This is not Anderson. All right. Hold on. Anderson, where you at, man? Anderson. All right. We're going to have it. Is it Clarence? Clarence. We're having phone issues tonight or something. This is really, the pattern here looks like it might be partially us. Clarence? Calling Clarence. Yeah, this game, man. In the first quarter, though, you know what we got to do? Like we always do. Don't freak out. The 49ers, for some reason, like to start a little slow.
Troy Aikman said they lost their manhood on the field when they couldn't.
Okay.
Ronbo.
B-Ham. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. B-Ham. Come on in, man.
Talk to me, baby.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now. Baby. I was just trying to tell people, don't get scared tomorrow in the first quarter because every team comes out, oh, y'all ain't beating us. No way we going to put. And then all of a sudden, game gets settled down and the Niners start to make you bleed. And before you know it, the game's over. So I'm going to fight it. Everybody else in the first quarter go, oh, Jake Moody, I'm sorry, mother. Oh, come on, Debo, man. Come on. Oh, Kyle, what kind of play was that? You know, we go through this every week, BM. And I'm not going to do it. I promise tomorrow I'm going to be laying low and cool. B-Ham, what's going to happen?
I'm going to tell you this, Ronbo. You let them cocksuckers come out there and say they want the ball first on our defense. We ain't going to lay down like Dallas did. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be a quick 3 and out. It'll be a quick 3 and out. What do you?
I'm not sure. Guys, please don't unmute. When you call in, just freeze, and we'll bring you in as soon as the time comes up, okay? Thank you, guys. All right, go ahead, BM.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick 3 and out. If they come out there talking about they want the ball first and thinking they're going to go down the field and pull that same scheme like they did with Dallas on us, man, it ain't going to work.
Because Kyle taught them how to do that, you know?
Yeah. I think it's going to be a real good game. A lot of folks is saying we should beat the stew out of them. Then you got a couple of people saying that
it's gonna be close.
Yeah, it'll be a close game. I think we're gonna come out. We're gonna handle business. Our boys know what they up against. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm worried about is their timing, as far as being that. They didn't have it. Well, some of the starters played in week 18, but as far as the quarterback,
for a few minutes, they didn't stay out there long, though.
Yeah,
offensive line.
Yeah, I'm just worried about their timing, and as long as their timing and everything is all right, I think we'll be all right, man. I think we'll come out on top. It's gonna be a fight to begin with. Everybody gonna be all hype, especially us. Yeah. But the thing is about us, Ronbo, we know we done been there before. We had to play these
too many times. That's what I keep telling people. 49ers got too much grizzle now to be beaten up like people are saying. I mean, come on, man. There'll be no upset.
Right. Yeah. We done had to play these games too many times. We know know what we up against. We know what we got to do.
Yep.
We know what it takes to get to where we trying to go to. And
Yes.
I believe, Ronbo, I really believe. I believe this is the year we're going to get back to where we want to go.
I do too. I really do.
But I believe we're going to end up bringing the whole thing to the house, man.
I really do. This
I
team's
think
too
we're going to
good.
bring the whole thing to the house.
And you only have to play 2
I don't
weeks
want to.
and go right to the bowl. Oh no! And rested too. Come on, man. Come on now. This is the Niners. You can't let them rest. They had them with that bad schedule. BM. They did get tired during the season.
Yeah.
And they still.
Because to be honest with you, Ronbo, to be honest with you, the Lions should have had home field advantage.
I know Cowboys. The refs gave it to the Cowboys. Boy, low down dirty dogs.
Well, they had an easier schedule the whole time.
It was true too. Then there was that.
Some of the games that they lost, they really shouldn't have lost. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, kudos to them. You know, I got. I'm not even looking forward to next week right now. I'm just really focusing and worried about tomorrow.
Watch this.
If we get past tomorrow, and if the Lions get past that, like, you know, I told a lot of my friends, I got a lot of friends that's Lions fans. So naturally, since they Lions fans, they Michigan fans.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I told them. I said, hey, your Michigan team might have beat my Alabama team. I said, but if we catch your damn Lions in this damn NFC Championship, I said, I'm gonna let you know now. Yeah, you ain't finna be fucking last. You ain't gonna be none of that, Ronbo. We're on a mission. Like my man that just got off said. He said it ain't a quest. No, we're on a mission, man.
Yeah,
we're on a mission. And we knew last year that we really could have beat the Eagles. We're on a mission, man.
There's
We
no
trying
doubt.
we trying to get to where we're supposed to be, man. We're trying to get to where we're supposed to be. I think I don't want to put a score out there, Ronbo. I'm gonna just say we're gonna get the dub.
All right.
And I'm gonna say Baltimore outside of what everybody want us to be. Everybody say is on high alert. I think Baltimore is on high alert.
Yeah. Lamar's got to be feeling some serious pressure. Got paid all that money. He's 1-3 in the playoffs. Lamar has got to be scared to death. We'll see, because Texas is gonna be rough tomorrow on Lamar. He don't know it yet.
They're gonna be coming at him.
All right.
They're gonna be coming at him. Well, Ronbo, I know you got other people, man, and hey, I look forward to hearing from you tomorrow after we done won and moving on, man. So we're gonna pray for a good turnout, baby. Talk to you then.
I'm looking forward to it, fam. See, holler at Q for me, and I'll see you tomorrow.
oh man, Q, you know Q is upset right now.
I know.
He was so hurt the other night when his team lost, and I told him, I said, man, that's the best thing y'all could have done. Was, went out there and blew it in the end.
Just gonna get used to it. All right, fam.
Yeah.
You gotta go for
all right, Ronbo.
All right. Tomorrow night,
okay.
Fam. All right. Night be ham.
All right, later.
Let's go back and check on Anderson. Anderson. I love talking to Anderson after Cowboys get beat. I wish we could find him. Anderson, where you at, man? We'll come back. Unless he's on the phone. Because, man, this game. Check on Clarence. Hey, Clarence! Clarence. Oh, Clarence. All right. I guess he got a little late. Maybe some people passing out. Hey, Charles. Diablo Lenore's biggest fan. Charles.
What's going on, Ronbo?
hey, Charles. By the way, Debo told everybody, no, we're not losing to no Packers. We're winning that game. So see, I'm telling you right now, the boy is getting cocky. He's that good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, when he talks, we usually win. So I like that. know, I mean, this game is personal for Kyle Shanahan because he's playing somebody that he used to coach with, and this guy's like his little brother.
Yep.
You
Taught him
ain't
everything he
gonna lose to your
knows.
little brother.
Yep.
You ain't gonna lose to your little brother.
No.
So Kyle's gonna treat this like he's playing the Rams or he's playing the Seahawks. That's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be the 49ers. It's gonna be a really tough game, and we're gonna come out. We're gonna win. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be back over here tomorrow talking about ooh la la.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, I've been singing it in weeks. I've been missing it.
I would love to see the Amendola, the pick six, man. I know they try to keep me here in the zone, and but they try to pick at them and do whatever route they want to do in front of him. He's like, okay, all right. Look, I ain't got the best lateral movement skills, but
you got quickness though.
I got some quickness. I'm gonna show up on the. So I hope he gets one like that.
The pressure up front is gonna provide that.
Oh yeah.
And Charles, did you know that Romeo Dobbs? I didn't know that him and Demo both of them came out of Texas.
Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, Demo's played against them before. Back at school. Romeo is his last name Dobbs? Romeo, the wide receiver for the Packers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What number does he wear?
I'm not sure. I know his name because he's got that name Romeo. So I said, "This dude Romeo, man, you got to keep an eye on Romeo, man. Him and Watson. Yeah, they can hurt you."
I was watching the game number 87. Man, he just seemed like he was
number 87.
Hey,
yeah,
Charles, that's the guy.
87.
That's the guy.
Man, I saw number 87. I was like, oh, who is this?
That's Romeo. Yeah.
Yeah, man, Romeo, he's really fast. I like the way he plays.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, hold on, fam. Hold on, guys. Hold your mute there. We'll bring you back in. Who's that? Was that Anderson?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Anderson, hold on, man. Hold on, fam. That's JJ. I know that laugh anywhere. All right, go ahead, Charles.
So, I know Ward is going to be on here, but I know. So, how tall is he? How big is he?
I'm not sure. I've not paid that much attention. All I know is every time you look up, complete to Romeo Dobbs is coming down the corner and he's going to. Oh, man.
You got your laptop up?
That was on the Cowboys.
Yeah. Anderson, hold on, fam.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. You want to look at Romeo? Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, so you got your laptop up?
I do.
I'm trying to see how big, because he was playing last week like he was 6'3", like he was Julio Jones.
Hey, Julio is that tall, ain't he? No, Dobbs is dude is good. They got Green Bay likes them long, tall receivers. That's why they had Devontae.
Is he a rookie?
Romeo's in
Is he a rookie?
I remember that name from a couple of seasons. He's not a rookie, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Romeo Dobbs. I got his name up here. Yeah, Romeo. 23 years old. You know what? Romeo might only be in his second season at the most.
Yeah.
Green Bay does some good drafting. They really do. You got Dobbs.
What's his height?
That stat I don't see. He doesn't look short though. But you figure in the last 2 years they picked up Watson, they picked up Dobbs. They're building. This is the last season we could chump them, if that at all. Ain't nobody chumping the Packers this year. I didn't know they looked like that this year already. I thought they were a work in progress.
But they haven't always looked like that. So I mean that's
no, well,
that's not
they're going through transition.
Yeah, but he's had he's had some suspect games. I mean, they came out really motivated to win this game, excited, but and I think Dallas really slept on him. Dallas didn't really know what to expect, on him. But now, I mean, we could, these coaches, the 49ers coaches, man, they've been able to go back and look at all his game tape and see what he's weak at and see what he's strong at, and they're gonna put a really good game plan together. And the 49ers gonna show up, and we're gonna show out.
And we're gonna show he's 6'1" though, fam. Charles, let me get you a score because we gotta go. What do you got?
Oh, I'm gonna say 35-14.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. We need to respect them, but let's not disrespect the 49ers. They're not that. I mean, they're good, but come on now. Next week might be a bigger challenge.
If we got to run the ball, they got a really good running back, but their offensive line is not made for the trenches like ours is.
Oh yeah.
We can take. Yeah. All right, Ronbo. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it, Charles. Right. Always a pleasure. All right. Good night, fam.
All right. Bye.
Anderson.
Man, what's up, Ronbo? Man, I don't know what the hell going on with my phone, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you got in here, Anderson, at any rate, because I always love to talk to you after the Cowboys get through getting a whooping, because they know how much you appreciate it, you being in Texas.
Detroit versus everybody.
See, and this boy here, he don't know, boy. If they win that game tomorrow, can you not wait, Anderson, until next week?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this: as far as the line,
Detroit eats booty.
Buccaneers gonna beat y'all ass.
Wouldn't that be special? Oh God!
But you know what? I look forward to. But you know what? That first game tomorrow. I mean,
I know
what
me and you
happened
both.
to the Cowboys, the same thing gonna happen to the Ravens because they're gonna underestimate the people. I think C.J. Stroud gonna zip the ball through them boys because him and Collins, they got that connection, and they go Collins eating that field up. That boy is very fast.
C.J. and people say C.J. don't like man defense. Yeah, he does. Damn.
Yeah.
That's
and
all the
getting
Ravens was
some people
doing.
back on defense too. Yeah, they getting some people back on defense too. Oh yeah. So I'm looking for if they don't. I'm just saying if they don't win, well, I'm looking for a couple of Raven players to be hurt. And when they play Buffalo, they gonna get their ass beat. It's gonna be Buffalo. It's gonna be Buffalo and the 49ers. Because you got to remember, Trey. What's Kermit the Frog?
Yeah.
He ain't never been on the road. He ain't never been on the road in the playoffs. This is his first time. So he's not going to do very good. Not
right.
Orchard Park.
And I was going to say, it gets cold in Kansas City, but Buffalo is another story. That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Oh,
yes,
man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother type of cold. And as far as this game, come on, man. Y'all don't act like y'all don't remember what George Kittle said. Nah. I'm going to be back here. I'm coming back. You're not going to get me like that. Y'all don't, this the year.
It is.
This the year.
They got everything they need.
This the year.
No road trips.
And all that running that Aaron Jones did to Dallas, hey, man, our big boy is coming back. He's not doing it.
Eric plugs that middle just nicely, makes that whole thing work. Yes, indeed.
And then they want to try to work Chase Young different and let him get more touches or whatever, more plays.
Yeah, Cleveland Farrell's not going to be playing.
On the DL shit, hey. And then I'm hearing Robert Beal might get some playing time. That boy is good
because he's quick. Robert Beal can
that
move.
Boy is good.
Yeah, that put him in for a couple of plays that last game. Beal was around that corner in a heartbeat. Yeah, I like him on it.
Man, and I feel, you know what I'm saying, Romeo Dobbs, he the reason why they beat them sorry bastards up in Dallas, them punk motherfuckers.
They couldn't do nothing with him.
But that's not gonna happen against us because like a past caller's been saying, we a different type of defense. We're a different type of animal. We not the y'all beat a grizzly bear. We the polar bear, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We the polar bear. We the top chain. You know what I'm saying? And we finna eat. And that dude.
But are we a
talking
different
about,
animal and the same beast?
And that dude that keeps
guys,
talking
please don't
to
unmute.
us,
Don't unmute, guys.
interrupting me. That's that Detroit bastard. Boy, you gonna get fucked by the Buccaneers, man. I'm telling
Don't
you
let
right
the Buccaneers
now.
win that game.
Vita Vea. You gotta remember, they got Vita Vea on that defense. Vita Vea gonna get that boy.
Ask the Eagles if they don't know about Vita Vea. Remember that? That's the first time the booty push didn't work. I was laughing at Vita Vea's in the middle. I forgot about that.
Vita Vea is in the middle. Exactly. He stopped it. So I mean, I like this here. If he's stopping that, what else he gonna stop? Now don't get me wrong. Boy, I'm a Ross St. Brown. Much love to you, but hey, it's gonna be a high scoring game. It's all about that game. Who got the ball last? And
I hate those kind of games.
Interrupt me.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt me no more because I come up to Detroit and find you, boy. But anyway, I take this football shit serious. But anyway, back to my team.
Yes.
I'm ready for. I want Mason and Mitchell to get at least about 20 touches because we still gonna need Christian. We still gonna need McCaffrey for the rest of the season. And they saying, and a couple of analysts saying, "Hey man, McCaffrey is like a different type of running back. So if you ain't stopping here, you ain't stopping the 49ers."
Yeah, because
But at the same time, I don't want teams to think that. I want Mitchell and Mason get touched so they be like, "Oh damn, now we got to worry about
whole
more
second
than
half. Mitchell and Mason, the M&Ms. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all we feed them.
Yeah. Let McCaffrey just rest because you know what I'm saying. Who did Debo get his 1,000 yards?
Well, you know what? The playoffs.
I know
over.
he wasn't far.
The playoffs
okay,
doesn't count. Regular season. You know what? I just realized.
Okay, so we
running
should
back-
have.
Yeah, he does. He got 1,000 all-purpose yards. Got 1,000
Oh,
all-purpose yards for the season.
good.
All right,
Oh,
so-
appreciate that. We got 4,000 yards yesterday. That's good. Oh, yeah, we coming, man. They ain't nobody stopping us, man. And like I say, they with this bounty stuff. I'm looking for Trent Williams to go walk. I'm looking for him to just walk down their sideline and be like, "What, bitch?"
Hit him right side to here. We got Anderson. We got to go. What score you got for this game?
Man, I'm gonna go with the last caller, man. About a 35-14, but I'm gonna say about 35-21, because I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Mason, but Jordan Love, that motherfucker. He can zip the ball.
Yeah, he can play.
He can zip the ball.
Yeah, he's not
He
sorry.
can, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give him his due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you what I'm gonna do.
But it's like I told the Cowboys, make sure y'all use extra cheese on them hamburgers.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me go, Anderson. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, fam. Appreciate you always.
All right, boss.
All right.
Shout out 49 Empire. Love y'all boys. It's going down, man. Like I said before, it's this our year.
It's damn right. Peace out, fam.
Love and soul. All right, Ronbo.
Night, Anderson. Yo, Vinny.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Vinny, man, we sit back here relaxing, confident, cocky. You know, because we ain't playing nobody. I mean, the Cowboys, people that understand, if you're a 500 ball club, you're going to beat the Dallas Cowboys. If you're a legitimate over 500 club, you're going to beat the Cowboys. So nobody should have been surprised by what happened in Arlington last week. That's not the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, we need to.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly can't understand how like anybody can look at the Dallas' schedule all year and be surprised that they got smashed in the first round.
Amen.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. But I got to be honest with you too. I don't really understand why everybody is giving Jordan Love all this love that he's gonna come in and do something that Aaron Rodgers couldn't do, because I'm going to throw some facts and some truth out at you. Rodgers came in twice on two MVP seasons, and lost to San Francisco during the playoffs.
And one of them was
not
really
just
bad.
lost, but got blown out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I honestly see San Francisco winning this 42-17.
Yeah. Because they're not ready for the 49ers yet. They're going to be good next year. and possibly they're good now.
Yeah, no, they'll be
but
solid. They'll be solid, but I mean, right now it's just not their year.
Yeah.
And San Francisco is a whole nother beast. They haven't seen a team like San Francisco, and it's just going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal tomorrow, and I can't wait to see it.
That's it, Vinny. Polished veterans in a very tough system with a coach that knows how to cut your throat if he just would.
Yep.
So that's why I'm saying, there's no need to be worried about this game. I don't know about next week. No, you know what, Vinny? Between Detroit and Tampa Bay, there really is no reason to be concerned. If the 49ers lose, it'll be their own fault. It won't be because of the team they're playing.
No, not at all. In fact, I honestly, and I've been telling everybody this, even my family members, that I don't see a single team in the NFC that could remotely even give us a scare. If anything, I think we need a rematch with Baltimore in the Super Bowl. Because if you watch that first game back on Christmas, if we would have just stuck to our original game plan and just ran the ball, because we were running the ball just fine, but we got away from it when we started getting fancy and throwing the ball too much, and then Baltimore just got lucky with some, the ball falling right in their lap. And I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen twice.
No, not like that. And they learn from that anyway, especially Brock. Brock, you know what, Vinny? Brock may have got a little full of himself. That shot he's throwing in the end zone with that Baltimore Raven linebacker standing right there, that wasn't Brock-like. He knows better than that. Mm-hmm. But he thought, I'm Brock Purdy. Yeah. I can get this done. No, Brock, damn it. No, you can't. Get back to being Brock, the other Brock. So, he's got it. He knows.
He doesn't get phased, He might have had a bad game, but, honestly, he's going to be fine tomorrow. And all that talk that Green Bay's, saying that putting pressure on him, I don't know who exactly said that, but, I mean, Brock is, I think, isn't he number one in the league when he's under pressure?
Absolutely. There's no doubt about it.
So
they've been saying that over and over
welcome
again.
The pressure. We welcome it.
Bring the pressure. And all those Green Bay Packers that are talking, you got to be kidding me. Why would you? You know what?
I know.
They're great because the fact that they did get this far, but just get here and play. Don't start talking. Just don't.
That's the young and experience in them. They just haven't learned yet. And when you poke a bear, you're bound to get bit.
So I'm looking forward to this game. We got to do, Vinny. We got to stay calm in the first quarter. For the first quarter, the 49ers seem to allow people to do a few things. I don't know if they're going to score anything, but there's going to be that little shock factor, especially if we defer, because Kyle Shanahan has already told people, I'm not changing no matter what the coin toss says. I will defer. Okay, well, Kyle, you know what? Make sure that you don't come out there looking like ass. That's all we ask. Because you guys do that in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, and somebody else threw this stat out there earlier, every time that they've come off of any kind of rest, whether it was the bye week or something like that to where they've had some rest, they've come out looking phenomenal. And I just don't think this is going to be any different. I think he's going to have his guys ready, and I think Debo's going to go out there and punch somebody straight in the mouth to start the quarter.
I believe you too. And Kyle was pretty cocky and smiling in his presser, so I can see right now the team's got him really happy. Kyle's never happy. This is good.
Oh,
they must have really looked good.
True. But I'm really looking forward to seeing this defense eat tomorrow. I mean, everybody's been, writing us off. Everybody hates on us, and it just blows my mind that this team, has been dominating all year, and yet we just get overlooked as if some 9-8 team that went in and, Dallas made Green Bay look like they were legit, and Dallas is trash.
And absolutely true. Benny, let me get your score because we got to go. What do you got for this game?
42-17, San Francisco all day.
I got you right there. I didn't see that. All right. Benny,
all right, Ronbo. You take it easy, man.
You too, fam.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And it's time for some Latino Heat. Doble City. Emilio.
What's happening? ¿Qué pasa?
This is the thing, Emilio. This is a playoff game, so you got to take it a little bit serious. But at the same time, I'm struggling with that because if people think that the Packers beating the Cowboys up like that, like we were talking about a minute ago, the Panthers, the Patriots, they lost to the Cardinals. They had the Giants a couple of times. The Eagles look like a shell of what they used to be. They escaped the Dolphins. Okay. Detroit, the referee said, no. Detroit, now, stand back. We're going to give this ball. That man was not eligible. See, the schedule, the breaks, the foolishness, the Cowboys are exactly who everybody thought they were, except for them. So, I don't want to be compared no more to the damn Cowboys. But, what's going to happen tomorrow, though?
Who's never compared to the Cowboys? I don't think the Cowboys are better than us. I never want to be compared.
You're right. The Cowboys get treated better than
no,
us.
Don't you ever do that. You're doing that now. What's compared to you didn't even do that.
America's team.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Dak is the MVP.
No, we don't want to be. No, we don't need to be America's team.
God.
We don't want to be America's team. Why? So we can lose every year and look like an ass? I don't want to be America's team.
Exactly.
Forget that. Oh, they can keep that title. Yeah, they're America's ass team. That's fine.
Big star on
You don't want that title at all.
Playing in Texas.
That's the only reason they get that. That's the only reason they have that name. Because of that stuff. There's no other reason. They don't even know why a lot of the Cowboys fans don't even know why they're called America's team.
They were the first team to have them girls on the sideline, them cheerleaders. Remember Landry walking around that big fedora? This is America. I said, come on, man, y'all. Why? That's not good enough reason for that.
Well, I'm not wasting my time talking about that. They're not
relevant. Let's talk about the
playoffs. Who cares?
Yeah.
But anyway, give it to Green Bay. They deserve a little round of applause. They took out they're the first 7 seeds in the NFL to take out a top.
Youngest team, exactly.
Let's get on that.
Got past the first round.
Youngest team,
look better than the Rams.
I didn't get back to my better than the Rams. I'm put it like this. That was actually even out. I think even the Rams would have took out the Cowboys as bad as that was. Yeah. So now,
no doubt about it.
No, I think the Cowboys literally, thus far, are the worst team in the playoffs. They shouldn't have been in the playoffs as bad as they don't prove so many times why they shouldn't have been in the playoffs.
One and done.
It's just they got all the accolades. The MVP. Where is Dak MVP? Where is top defense?
That offensive line?
They're
supposed to be good.
No, but anyways, like I said, at first though, it is going to be a good game like always. Green Bay's gonna do it thing, and this is a rivalry. It's not like first time you playing the playoffs. No matter what it is, even when Rodgers was in it, it was always a rivalry. It's always a good game at first.
Yeah, it is.
We always pulled away.
So
no, I'm not taking nothing away from Green Bay. Like I said,
I'm impressed.
All the defense has to do, like I said.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just the defense is hungry. They're out here ready to play. So as long as Fred and Bosa and Greenlaw and everybody else is ready to play. Jordan Love is gonna have a problem. He really is gonna have a problem trying to go down the field. And literally, we the healthiest team in the playoffs.
I know,
that's
right?
the other crazy thing. I'm like,
that's strong and
you
healthy
only have one injury
and rested.
We literally have only one injury, and that's Defunga that's out for the season.
Oh,
everybody's back.
I wish
that sucks.
It really does.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for his funny. I'm like, man, as good as you were playing, became a pub on the last. I was like, man, that happened at a bad time. I said, well, it is what it is. So, but other than that, like I said, we're a healthy team all the way around. From offense all the way to defense.
And rested. Right? That's a very
that's
important
the other
point.
thing.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I didn't see that ad. I heard that stat talking about every time they were 4 nights ago rest, they beat up our team. They did it to the Seahawks. They did it to the Jaguars. They did it to the Eagles. So, Green Bay, you just better hope the Lions are not going to be playing in their pissed off football, because if they do, golly.
And I mean, the unfairness is, them boys played last Sunday and got to play this Saturday.
No.
And they got to travel over here. I mean, I feel bad for them.
And then the whole practice, they didn't really practice like they were supposed to. They just went light practices, no pads. Shanahan made our boys practice with Pez. Like, no, we're not taking this week lightly. Nope,
For a
we're
few
not doing
minutes.
that. We're playing full out practice. Like, no.
And Shannon,
We're not letting
was
this go.
game planning at the half when he was playing the Cowboys last week. No
But
respect
that
for
was
the
funny,
boys at
but
all.
no, but he wasn't trying to be funny with that. I know why he did that. It kind of made sense. It's well, he wasn't and he wasn't. It's because you got to think about it. That's one of the teams we haven't played all season.
Well, yeah.
We already played the Bucs. We had already played the Eagles. We already played the Cowboys.
So we already
The
know
only
about
two
them.
teams we haven't played all season was Green Bay and
Detroit.
Green Bay and Detroit. That's the only two things. So it was kind of funny, but I know he wasn't trying to be funny. He was being dead serious about that. I was like, well, I gotta prepare for Green Bay just because we haven't played them all season. Because you see, the Cowboys were doing the same plays and everything, so it didn't change anything. So that's why Shannon was like, well, I ain't gotta look at this. I ain't gotta watch. I already know what they're doing. It's the same
And they don't know
offense
what
and
they're
defense. They didn't change anything.
Emilio,
That wasn't nothing different.
W or L?
I said we went
Or score.
24. We were 24-13.
24-13 for Emilio.
Yeah.
All right, Emilio. We got to go, man. I'm going to have to see you tomorrow. And then we were saying, see, Emilio, man, we knew this was going to happen. And it was worse than you thought. It was worse than I thought. If they lay a 40 burger on this team, I'm going to have to laugh. But we will see.
Oh, they do. No, the Green Bay's going to be like, damn, I guess we should have known better. It might just happen. Because you see, like I said, you see what we did to the Cowboys. You don't see what we did to the Eagles. You see what we did to the Jaguars. So it's a real possibility that we blow these boys out. Just to let put the NFL on notice. We're coming for that championship.
All right,
All right.
Have a great night,
All
Phil.
right, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. When we win.
All right, Phil.
All right.
Night, Emilio.
You have a good night, and everybody else out there.
And Salvador.
O-O-N-D-O. Red and gold radio.
No. Sal, man, here we are. Hey, Sal, you know what we don't give ourselves enough credit for? Because if you listen to the Rams fans and other people like to talk, man, you 49ers, man, you guys ain't never gonna. Okay, we've been in the heat for the last 4 straight years, actually. So we need to be proud of that. The Super Bowl is not easy to get into, and it definitely ain't easy to win. But to be in the mix all the time says something about us. And now, I got a good feeling about this team. What do you think? What's going to happen tomorrow?
We're going to just play our style of football, Ronbo. They're going to line up, and I said it earlier, just hope that they don't get freaking smacked in the mouth and put up 40 on them.
I know you know. Save some of that.
The Niners, man, built different, Ronbo.
I know.
Superstars, all 3 levels.
How many Pro Bowlers we got? God.
Too many to count.
Oh, man. Been there, done that. How many times? I'm telling you right now, this team is battle-tested and sick and tired of the BS. Look out. Look out.
Yeah, man, we've been that team, not to beat, but, we've been the bullies of the NFL, kind of the dark horse for everybody. But the most part, we're the standard. The 49ers are the standard. The blueprint on how you build an organization. Yes, of course. That's what I was trying to get to, Ronbo. Yes. You took the words out of my mouth.
I'm sorry.
Everybody wants to be like us. Yeah, no, you're fine. I need to let you talk sometimes. But yeah, definitely. The Texans, they're going on a roll. God, I would love to have D'Amico still as their defensive coordinator. It was a blessing to have him. It was a blessing to have him the extra year.
Yes.
The extra year. Remember, he could have left the first year and he came back.
Yes.
And did his thing, man. Man, all props to the Texans organization. Same thing with McDaniels in Miami. Those guys, they build teams and they build winners because they follow the Shanahan plan.
Yep.
Whatever it is, I hope that Adam Peters doesn't take it with him, and I hope this winning culture
of going to find people.
Stays here.
Adam Peters is good, ain't he? My God, he can find some talent.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know who he was responsible for exactly, but man.
Yeah, who knows what the hell his job was for these past 6 years? But Jesus, if it has to do anything with these superstars and the wins. Thank you, Adam Peters.
And Sal,
But Ronbo, yeah,
you mentioned the Shanahan style. Look at we're playing LaFleur. See, that's what I'm saying. Every team is pretty soon the whole league's gonna be taken over by Shanahan football. I don't really appreciate it because I want us to be the top dog and have the secrets. But it's amazing to see how much Shanahan has influenced the NFL. Everybody wants to be like us. Organization from the bottom or to the top down. I love it. Rudy, I'm talking to you because you always say, well, the Rams are worth a little bit less money than the Dallas Cowboys. Money don't mean nothing. That just means you got a nice stadium. Doesn't mean you got a good football team. Oh, I'm sorry. Rudy gets me worked up, boy. That boy. Oh, man. Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead, Sal.
yeah. Ronbo, fuck the Rams. They were one interception away from not going to the Super Bowl. We still whooped their ass all game.
3 points.
And since that game.
No domination.
Ronbo, what I expect from the 49ers tomorrow, we're gonna set the tone from the start, and it starts with the fans. Of course, I will be there.
All right, you go to game. All right, Sal.
For sure, Ronbo. We haven't lost at Levi's. Has anybody brought that up? Undefeated at Levi's in the playoffs?
That's right, huh? We have not lost a game in the
2
playoffs.
Years.
That's right.
2 years, 2-0.
That's right.
Not good for that.
Who is that? Go ahead, Sal. Sal? Did Sal get knocked off the line? Sal, you there? You, Sal? Oh, no. We lost Sal. All right. Tony! Let's go to the land down under. Say, Tony.
Rob, what is it with you on the show? You always catch me when I'm grabbing a beer out of the fridge.
Get two. I want one. Tony, it's good timing then. You get that beer, sit down, and talk trash, man. What are you thinking? Because I'm telling you right now, this game tomorrow, people are trying to say it's going to be a game. What do you see coming?
Well, first of all, I'm going to enjoy sitting on my lounge instead of watching it from the truck.
All right.
Because
Tony's at home today. Okay, good.
Because your Sundays are our Mondays. So.
That's right. That's right. You're not working today. Hey, good. Hey, Tony, that means tomorrow you can kick back and watch the game at home.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
Ronbo, we've had a problem for the last 3-4 games in our team. One, Eric Armstead was missing.
Yep.
We had Cleveland Farrell missing. I don't know what.
Or injured.
What's happened? Javon Kinlaw.
Yeah.
But our biggest problem, if you remember, was 16 missed tackles a game, 13 missed tackles a game.
Don't remind me. God, that's awful.
All right, so I'm a little bit worried, to be quite honest with you.
Hey, but Tony, one thing I just want to make you feel better is after we've had these breaks like this, that tackle rate got better. And as the weeks go by, their tackling got worse and worse because of the fatigue factor. Because how the schedule was, let's start in Northern, let's send them to the West Coast, East Coast. That way they can't spend the night over in the East Coast for 2 weeks. So, they're not going to be worn out now. They're at home, sleeping in their own bed, and just kicking back, relaxing, waiting for people to come to them. You're going to see a fresh, dangerous tackling team tomorrow.
From your mouth to God's ears.
I remember Jacksonville. Manhandled them. The Eagles don't want to talk to us about that game. Every time they've rested, the run got stopped. Eric wasn't even there for all of them.
Yeah, it's, the run is one thing, but 13 missed tackles in a game, Ronbo.
Yeah, I know.
You're not winning that game.
I'm embarrassed. I really am.
You know what I mean? And if you go back and look at the stats, it was like the last 4 or 5 games, they just kept increasing. And I'm like, what are these guys doing, man? Do they just give up out there on the field? Or,
they're tired.
That's like tackling this guy today.
Man, they're
Tired. You need some, you know what, Ronbo? I absolutely love the game of NFL. And I've been watching it since I was like 16 years old.
Right.
And I'm mid-50s now.
So you know the game back and forwards. Yep.
17 rounds. When I hear like game 17 or 18 and you're tired, NRL plays 26 rounds. 26.
That's why.
Plus international games, plus interstate game, like rivalry. We got an interstate rivalry game.
That's why I want to draft some of those guys out of that league and put them in the NFL.
You need some. You need some of the coaching staff to keep them fit.
I don't know what the problem is, but they look and visibly you could see. First when I heard that, I was like, "You what the? You guys get paid enough money that you should not get tired. Do what you got to do." And then after a while, I said, "You know what? They are getting tired. This is week 4 after the bye, and they're starting to look like butt cheeks again." And I don't know what that is. You know.
Ronbo, you know what the other thing is? The NRL players over here, they get paid sweet fuck all.
Yeah.
I mean, top tier player might get $2 million a year. All right, you bring some of those boys like Jordan Mailata over there at the,
his name is
Eagles.
famous. Everybody, you know, yeah.
And they will run through brick walls. You give them like you can have a team full of superstars, but you're paying them like $5 million each. And they'll run through brick walls for you.
I mean, I've seen some guys in that league, Tony, that don't need pads. I mean, these dudes are just big. I said, you know,
they don't use pads. We don't use pads.
I know, but the guys were still huge. And I said, you know, we get women RL players, man. That dude's 6'6" and he moves like a gazelle. He's got to weigh near 300 pounds easily. I said, and look at that. If he runs into a man at that size and high speed, you know, you got speed times weight. I mean, that's going to be an impact you can measure like a truck.
Well, we used to have a guy. He's retired now, but his name was Trevor Gilmeister. They used to call him the Axe. Right, this guy was 5'7", Ronbo. He'd pick up a 6'6" bloke head on tackle.
Ooh.
He'd pick up a 6'5" bloke and drive him into the ground.
Ooh.
So it's technique. You don't tackle with your upper body.
You got leverage and things like that.
You tackle with your legs. You spring up with your legs and use your upper body to wrap up.
You know, Tony, this reminds me of a kid at high school. His name was Gavin. Gavin was kind of short, from the UK, and he wanted to play football. We thought he was kind of small. Gavin educated us all that year. Gavin was one of the meanest guys I'd ever met in my life. He was a little Brit, but my God, he had a bad temper. And my God, he changed the whole disposition of our team. I was in 10th grade, yeah. It's mental toughness too. Yeah, my God.
It's a lot of technique too. But yeah, that's my fear. My fear is if the boys do not tackle in this game, mate, you know, Shanahan might get the shock of his life.
No, they know better.
I'm sure it's not the game plan, but I'm counting on the main people, Kittle, Debo, Ayuk, you know, the usual suspects to want to. I don't want them to want to grind this game out. I want them to come out from the outset, smack them in the teeth early, get a lead, and then just trample all over them in the fourth quarter.
It's the playoffs, Tony. I'm telling you, expect it. Get ready for it. These guys don't know what's coming. This is their first year in the playoffs, right? Oh, there's going to be an education handed out there tomorrow.
But when you look across on the other side of the field, Ronbo, you've got a bunch of young kids
hanging loose
that are so eager. Yeah, they're hanging loose and they're so eager to win that game because they go to the next step. That's dangerous.
I know. We're gonna get.
You know what young people are like.
Yeah, especially in this game. Oh man, Tony, give me a score though, because we got to go. What do you got?
I'm going to say 38-20.
38-20. There you go. I
Mm.
like that. Let's let them have half our points. I'm not giving them anything close. Tony, I'm going to see you tomorrow. I can't wait. All right. Enjoy that beer.
Me too. Me too. One more sleep. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, the rest of the crew, and catch you in the next one, brother, tomorrow.
Looking forward. Cheers.
Hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah, oh, it will be.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Yo, Merrick.
Hey, Ronbo.
Merrick, come on in, man. We're in here testifying one at a time as to what we think is going to happen tomorrow and what should happen and what to expect and what not to expect. I mean, Merrick, if we anything goes wrong in that game and we get treated like the Cowboys, you know what? We might as well. My God, Merrick, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
Well, I am surprised that there are some people in the media who aren't even giving us a chance to win this game.
I know, right?
Crazy.
I say they'll win not only the spread, but they're going to win outright. I said, what? Wow. Talk about no respect. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the Packers played a good game against Dallas.
They did.
But Dallas is a team that would beat up on bad teams and look like garbage against good teams.
I mean, look at their schedule. Look at that schedule. They played nothing this year. And the Cardinals beat them early in the season, which I didn't really think too much of. But then later on, okay, now I see what happened. God, Cowboys, here's another joke of the year for them. God.
Yeah, and it's the same Packers team that lost to the Steelers. They got beat by the Bucks by 14. Yeah. They barely beat the Panthers 33-30.
Mm-hmm. So if you look at the Packers' schedule, did they beat the Bears? Or did the Bears beat them? Yeah. So
no, they went 2-0 against the Bears.
Yeah. And they beat the Lions, though, didn't they?
Yeah, they went 1-1.
Yeah.
The Lions beat them early in the season by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. So, that was early in the season, though. So you probably get a better measure of them for the second half of the season. But, it's still, the 49ers are not to be denied. Look at that team. Look at all those Pro Bowlers. Look at that talent.
Yeah, the games against Tampa Bay and Carolina were in December.
Yeah, recently. So,
yeah.
So I'm not. I have no reason to believe that this game is so scary. But first quarter is going to be tough, Merrick. We're gonna be sitting back. Oh, Jesus! Did the Niners feel like playing or what? And then all of a sudden, and this is their thing, they catch fire. I figured tomorrow that's going to be the same way. So I'm going to refuse to panic in the first few minutes of the first quarter.
And the biggest difference between our defense and Dallas's is our linebackers.
Yeah.
Dallas doesn't have any good linebackers, unless you count Micah Parsons, but he's more of a defensive end.
Yeah, he's an OLB anyway, so he's not going to be covering anywhere in the middle of the field. Well, you know what? He's gotten to the point he goes anywhere he wants to on the line, but still, like you're saying, he ain't making them hot pursuit tackles with guys busting through the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's no Fred Warner or Dre Greenlaw.
No. He's not to be mistaken for them. So.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a repeat when we played the Packers in the NFC Championship in 2019.
McCaffrey.
You never know. McCaffrey could have 300 yards and 5 touchdowns.
And he broke Raheem Mostert's record of 2019 by 5 yards and less carries. Can you imagine? Mostert was a beast, though. It's going to be tough to break that record. Mostert was out on fire that day like I've never seen a running back. Dang, he was gone. Whoa. So we'll see.
Hey, Ronbo, did you hear about that former Packers tight end?
Everybody heard about that. A guy's shameless. Why would you? It'd be worth 15 yards. You got to smack. What are you doing? Chamora, I got to go back and look at some tape. I forgot what he looked like out on the field. What a jerk. Why are you saying things like that? That is just, like Richard Sherman said, that is disgusting. Don't encourage that.
There There was also a Raiders exec calling Brock Purdy the worst QB left in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's 7 good quarterbacks and Brock Purdy. What? Was that? Why are you talking like that? So that's good. Nobody likes the 49ers, America, and you know that by now. Those of us who follow the 49ers, we like the 49ers. Outside our house, I mean, it's just not. 49ers are hated. Well, officials, administrators on the East Coast. That schedule was just ridiculous. Why would they put that kind of a schedule on the 49ers? That was just mean, and we overcame. I'll fix their ass. I'll love it.
And the last time we came off a bye week, we beat the Jags by 31 points.
Just mop the floor with them in their
and that's when the Jags, I think, were the top seed in the AFC. The Jags were 8-3.
They won 5 in a row. They were hot. So, yeah. I don't expect anything less tomorrow. Merrick, what do you got for a score? So we'll see tomorrow. What do you got?
Well, I'm going to copy Tony and also the 2019. I think it's going to be 38-20.
All right. 38-20 for Merrick. All right. I can't wait to see tomorrow. We're sitting here thinking things. I wasn't even, so I can say things. Man, I wasn't worried at the first place. I told y'all, man. All right, Merrick.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
Hopefully my conversation got you more pumped up.
I'm actually not worried about this game. Normally I am. So, thanks. All right, Merrick. See you tomorrow.
You have a good night.
You too. Yes, indeed. Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
Hey, Ronbo.
Lorenzo, man, we're sitting back here chilling, relax. The playoffs is turning into a cakewalk. Because Lorenzo, and I do want to sound cocky. Listen, the Green Bay Packers are not on the same level as the 49ers. And whoever wins that other NFC conference game, neither team is on the 49ers level. I don't mind saying that. I'll get a lot of grief if things go south, but still, I'll say it now. Lorenzo, what are you thinking?
Yeah. I think you got a good reason to feel cocky, Ronbo. Yeah, we got the best team in the fucking NFL, man. What the hell?
How many Pro Bowls
here,
one team
have? Yeah, you get tired of these guys coming. Oh, I'm scared of this team. They're fucking scared of nobody, man.
Yeah, right. Man.
Fucking bring it,
They need to be scared of us. Exactly.
Yeah, I got a couple Packers friends. They're finally starting to pipe up. Yeah, you keep it up. I'm going to let you guys talk till tomorrow,
Lorenzo, have you ever wondered, why do other fans talk to us like that? You look at teams that got 1 trophy, 2 trophies. Well, hell, the Rams and the Seahawks got 3 trophies between the both of them. They'll talk more trash. I mean, you'd have to put it into a cracker to burn all that garbage. You couldn't burn it out in a public place. It's just mountains of trash.
I don't think either. Yeah, I don't see them. I don't see them. Competing with us. I mean, they're good. Yeah, they're good. But I mean, they make a big deal. They beat the Cowboys at the Cowboys. I mean, what the fuck? That's not even anything to brag about anymore.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, beat the Cowboys. Yeah.
Because Lorenzo, they didn't just beat the Cowboys; they slapped them to death. I mean, they just whipped them like oh my! And they held a clinic in Arlington.
Yeah.
So they got everybody all pumped up.
Anybody worth a damn will beat the Cowboys.
Yep. All you got to do is be over 500.
And Philly. But Green Bay, I'm glad, I'd like to see them. Like I was telling you last time, I'm like, I don't want, you get tired of beating on the same teams,
True.
But, so it's like, bring on Green Bay, be like, well, you guys didn't beat Detroit or some shit like that,
We haven't played Detroit.
Yeah, whatever. We want the best, come on. But I think we'll probably beat them, and
God,
most likely asking stupid questions. Who's the most dangerous team in left? And I'm like, well, right now it's Green Bay because they're this week, I mean, the analysts I don't really listen too much to because they're basically just a bunch of jerk-offs,
Don't know diddly squat. So, that's why I'm saying it's going to be interesting to see. We get the fun of watching Lamar Jackson against the that's going to be a good game. I don't know if the Texans can beat him, but that's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, Houston looked good. They look. You know, they were tackling. Now those guys were hitting.
Yeah,
and that's like our
D'Amico.
defense over there. Yeah, hell yeah. But I am glad that Dallas and Philadelphia are bringing their coaches back.
I know, right? That's pretty funny. So you got Harbaugh,
Yeah.
Belichick, and everybody. They're all going to Atlanta now because Atlanta doesn't mind talking to people.
Yeah.
But the Raiders,
Yeah.
they're going to bring their guy back. And Cowboys are going to bring back, what's his name?
McCarthy. McCarthy, yeah. That.
And Sirianni is still going to keep his job with the Eagles. That's pretty funny. So you know what? We could run the table again next year. Listen,
Yeah.
all right, Lorenzo, are they
Yeah.
going to get better between now and next year, next season? I don't think so.
I
Let's get
think
more
Green
personnel.
Bay is up and coming, but we're going to have to worry about next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
they'll be a
think
little older
next year might
and a little
be
better. Exactly.
yeah. But yeah, I was thinking about the score. Probably, I say 31-10.
All right.
I think
like that.
we'll handle them. Just good enough to know that they've been spanked. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You don't
but I don't think our defense is gonna. I don't think our defense is gonna let up on them.
Nah, you don't. You don't want to put up with our
They're
defense
gonna
after they've
find
been
out.
resting. They've been resting too long. That's when they really become dangerous. Now they're all pumped up and rested.
Yeah, and Armstead back, got to help out, and I feel confident, very confident. You know, I think Chase Young probably step up tomorrow. You know,
Yeah, he gets more playing
he
time.
kind of has to, because you know that way he'll get he'll get paid at least. You know,
That's
so he
right.
kind of has to bring it. Yeah, he has to bring it. You know,
You know,
because he's our rental.
and he's a good athlete. Cleveland Farrell must have been doing a pretty good job. If Chase sat down only for passing situation, let Cleveland play with the run, that's pretty interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in camp next year. Cleveland Farrell is going to probably make the team.
Yeah.
A couple of
You got to remember Chase was still learning the system too.
Yeah,
though.
and then
You know,
there's that.
He didn't come in till
That's right.
mid-season. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, he's probably picked it up by now to where he can, you know, he'll know what's up at least.
Yeah, with
So
Nick
there's
tutoring
probably
him
a
all the
reason
time.
why. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I think they'll be all right. I'm pretty sure they'll be. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about them. I haven't even said anything to the Green Bay fans. I talked to them. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I mean, because they haven't, you know, bless their little heart, they haven't had that opportunity
right?
the past few years. You know?
I've not
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah,
about
yeah.
him. I'm not seeing
Yeah,
any
sure,
trash talking
yeah.
Green Bay fan yet.
Yeah, you got a couple of days left to chirp, you know. And after that, you got to shut the hell up like them fucking Cowboy fans.
You know, because boy, between them, Rams, Raiders, I'm trying to. Which one is the worst? Cowboy fans used to be legendary. How bad they mess with you. They calmed down.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So, you know, but I'm thinking Tampa will probably. I bet we meet Tampa just because that might be the upset right there this weekend.
I
You know,
would not be
which would-
surprised. Because that defense, Tampa's got a
Yeah.
good defense, and Baker Mayfield's doing a pretty good job. Hell, he's got some great receivers. We're going to see.
They did drop the ball on them a lot. You see that?
know,
Yeah,
right?
he's actually
Even
doing
Mike
pretty damn good.
Evans. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So I think they'll beat Detroit.
Maybe.
You know,
We'll see. All right,
But
fam.
yeah, I think that's all right. I was just hanging out, listening to the rest of you guys. Enjoy tomorrow, I suppose. You know.
Should be fun.
It's been a good week already. So it's been my life's been rolling right now. Every day's been wonderful. So
Glad
yeah,
to
so
hear
I'm
it.
on a roll.
There you go.
All right.
All right, Lorenzo.
All right, you guys
fam.
have a good night. Bang, bang, night of gang, bro.
Yeah.
Later.
Night, Lorenzo. And Barack O'Niner says 376-17. Brock, is that your score? Niners shows tank for Caleb. You know, the Bears went and got what's that coach that used to be with the Cardinals? Anyway, the Bears interviewed him yesterday. He used to be Caleb's offensive coach. What does that mean? Uh-oh, Justin Jefferson's in trouble. Oh, if they bring... Oh, what is his name? If they bring him over to the Bears, that means they're going after Caleb Jackson. They got the number 1 pick. Hey, Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven, hey,
I've been waiting all week.
Steven, what is that? What is that guy that we used to beat up on from the Cardinals, the head coach?
Jonathan Gannon?
No. That's the coach they got right now. Who got fired?
Cliff Kingsbury.
Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks. Kingsbury was over. They caught him getting interviewed by the Bears. Kingsbury was the offensive coordinator over with the SC. Caleb Jackson. What are they setting up? Justin has no idea what's going to happen. I guess he knows, though. He heard about this probably. Funny stuff. The offseason is going to be crazy interesting this year. But what do you think about the 49ers?
As of right now, Ronbo, tomorrow's game is going to be a slugfest. And why I say that because weather is going to be a factor.
You think so?
And have you noticed every time we play the Packers, there's always a weather as a factor.
Almost always.
Almost always. We either get snowed on, or it's extremely rainy, or it's windy, or God himself decided to show up that day. You know, it's always something.
Wearing the other team's jersey.
Yeah. So tomorrow's game, I mean, it's exciting. I've been waiting for this. I've also been waiting to see the Texans smack the shit out of the Ravens because we all know Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
I've been laughing my ass off. God.
It's like frozen turkey. So.
But I can't laugh in the morning. I mean, the early game, because if we laugh at Lamar, okay, it brings karma. I'm just going to try to remain cool. Man, D'Amico did it.
If D'Amico does it, he's the first NFL coach from the Niners that has took their asses all the way to the AFC Championship.
Ooh!
McDaniels had a chance. It would have been real cool to see McDaniels versus, D'Amico. That would have been the best highlight of the entire season.
Ooh, that was a possibility, too. Damn. Shanahan football. See, he's even Rams fans because Rudy's always saying, McVay's still better than Shanahan. Oh, you guys are running Shanahan concepts now. You know that, right? God.
It's crazy, Ronbo, because I didn't really think of how close the NFC Championship is. Now that I really look at it, I was like, we got about, 2 weeks? That's a long ways away. Then I thought about it. Oh, shit. If we win this, we're in it. That's it.
That's it. And from there, Super Bowl 58. Here we come.
I'm really excited. I really hope Niners pull out their best game. I got to agree with Tony from Down Under. Nothing more dangerous than an eager team with nothing to lose.
Especially a bunch of rookies and young kids playing out there. I'm here to make a name. Okay, yeah. Settle down, kid.
However,
you're about to get slapped.
However, there's nothing. If there's anything equally as dangerous, it's a team that has something to prove and has an axe to grind.
Yeah.
And the 49ers are that team. We got an axe to grind. We've gotten blown out of fucking proportion because of penalties or because of fluke plays or because of drop passes. We've lost to some of the stupidest, injuries. Cartoon banana slipping bullshit. That's the best thing. That's no way I can really put it. It's ridiculous ass calls, ridiculous ass plays, ridiculous ass injuries. Shit that you don't even see other teams get.
Yeah.
But so it's gonna be fun. I already have a feeling CMC is gonna get, running right through the entire defense. So we're a lot of CMC because, unfortunately, as much as I love Brock Purdy and how clutch he is, that rain and that bare hand on that football don't mix.
Well, it may not, because that game's not until at 5 o'clock. That game, it may not be such bad conditions because the rain likes to sweep in early and leave. It may be early. So
yeah, but if the rain hard as it does, you got a wet field.
They're gonna tarp that field if they haven't already.
I sure hope so, Ronbo, but I'm excited. I am excited. I've been looking for this game all day. I heard a lot of the Green Bay fans are talking shit, and they traveled this happy ass all the way over to my job.
I can't believe it. Why would they be doing that?
I don't know, Ronbo. I don't know. We got no beef with them, but they want beef.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like I said, it traveled all the way to my job. this morning, what was it? One of my coworkers hit me up from upstairs, not even in the same department, upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Hey, bro," he's like, "if I win, you got to wear everything Green Bay on Monday." And I was like, "Well, if you lose, you're putting on this gold jacket, and you're gonna stay warm the whole day." And he's like, "I bet."
How are Packer fans? That's pretty funny. I haven't ran into a Packer
I don't
fan
know where
talking
they
trash,
came
not
from.
even online.
I don't know.
It's hilarious.
Ronbo, it shocked the shit out of me. I was like, "Why are you guys talking shit? We don't like." It's like that video of 50 Cent talking shit about Mayweather. Like, why are you saying fuck me for it? Now you fucked your first baby mama, Melissa. Why you saying fuck me?
Steve, we gotta go. What do you got for a score here? I know you like to go WL. Are you doing WL this week? Or you got numbers.
W. We're gonna catch a dub, and we're gonna see. We're probably gonna see the Bucks in the NFCG. Guaranteed.
Oh, please, God, please! This is the last thing I ask, because you know, the man against the world, that he will have made his last declaration. Steven, little Rome, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
He's staring right at me. He's just took a bath. He's ready to go.
He doesn't appreciate the Packers either. All right. Yeah. Good night, Steven.
All right, Ronbo. You have a good night.
Thanks, man. I woke him up. There he goes. All right. All right, Steven. Ellis.
All right, Ronbo.
Good night, fam.
And have a good night.
L-S-O-E-E-E.
Don Bird, what's happening?
Let me wish Don Bird good luck. Don, good luck for tomorrow, bro. All right, go ahead. You got to feel sorry for the little fella. He's been through a lot of suffering. Got to feel bad for him. That's rough. Anybody that still says they're a Detroit fan that's over 20 years old, I'm impressed.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if we're being honest, they got a damn good team.
They do. They did well. They've been drafting better, you know. So yeah, good on them.
Yep.
You'll get on tomorrow.
Yeah, man. But you know what, Don, you need to create a show. And you know what? I bet you if you start a show, your own show, you can build up to have enough people in your chat, probably 1,000 times more than Rudy does. You could probably surpass him. Rudy's been doing it for over a year. You'll probably surpass him in 3 months. So go ahead and get on that, Don.
And put the tagline on there. Our motto is Detroit versus the world. Because, you know, that has so many levels to it, Ellis. You know, because Detroit has some situations that, you know, are challenging, that the rest of the world looks upon as being silly or whatever, or just sad. And, you know, and then you look at their football team. The Pistons look like butt, you know. What are the Tigers doing? You know, it's just really, athletically, they got problems. So, you know.
Like, they're bringing some life to the state of Detroit, man. So, you know, do y'all think? We might be seeing y'all pretty soon. We'll see what happens.
Go Detroit. Anyway, let's talk about the 49ers. Tomorrow's game, and what are you expecting?
Well, you know, they got they got Christian Watson, they got Romeo Dobbs, and they also got Jaden Reed is another rookie wide receiver. He's a rookie this year, and he's a baller too. He's been doing real good for him. And then they got another guy. I don't know what his first name is, but his last name is Wicks, Wicks.
Right.
So he's
slot a lot,
they they have a nice little young receiving core, you know, with some power. Yeah, they get down, man, and they got Luke Musgrave. He's a rookie tight end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, you know, Aaron Jones has been doing his thing for a while. So he's never was a slouch. He was always a good running back.
Yep. Just got
back. Yeah, and then they still got AJ Dillon, who I think came out in 20. And he's actually a good running back too. So, I mean, they got a good team, and Jordan Love is playing really well. So we got our work cut out for us. A team that's
that's on a roll. They got their motor going, and you know we got to come in and play our style. We got to come and play full force, and you know we got to send them home. We got to send them packing. But it's not going to be just something that we're going to automatically just do, you know, because we can lose to anybody.
Yeah, the NFL's proven
we can lose. Right. So rainy game. So I think the score is going to be a little low. I do think we can still get 30 points in this game.
You like that? You don't like that?
But it just
the over under. You don't like that 50 points?
As far as the total of both teams together.
Yeah, over under. It's gonna be more or less.
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can do it. But like I said, if it's raining and it's coming down, like during the game, this one thing if the field is wet. But if we got rain the entire game, I don't see both teams getting, you know, having that many points. I do know that we can get to the 30, but I don't think our defense is going to allow them to get, you know, anything past, you know, 17 points. You know what I mean? Honestly,
so
with this weather, the way it's sounding.
You sound like are you saying what you said? What to 17?
Man, run me 31, 17.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say 17
for the score.
All right.
I was going to say 14, but
you
know, we'll give them 17 just for safekeeping. Yeah. But this is a game. You know, with us having to rest, you know, our guys. I don't know if Dre is a game time decision. It would be really nice to have Dre, but one thing I don't want to risk is having Dre play and him tear his Achilles, and then we not get him till you know
this time next year,
till week 4 or 5 next year type shit. You know,
Oren Burks can play.
Made a fully healthy.
Yeah. Oren's
well,
not bad.
we got two rookie linebackers that play really well. The problem is their instinctually, are they good enough? Or can they, you know, can they match up with their offense? Because they're going to be doing a lot of sneaky stuff in the middle of the field. We got to make sure that, you know, Fred and the linebacking crew and our secondary is keeping an eye on that, because they're going to, between the run game and the pass game, they're going to be trying to sneak some stuff across the middle on us. And they will go deep too, because they're not afraid to do that. So, you know, our guys got to be all systems.
Yeah, all right.
Got to be all systems for this game, man.
You got to play them honest. You got to play them seriously, like they did the Jaguars. Because I was scared of the Jaguars when we went over there. So, man, we played them Jaguars. They're red hot right now. We got to travel to Florida, all the way to the other coast. You know, and I was worried. 49ers, after that rest, this is the key. That's what made the 49ers look like they looked that day. I mean, they beat Jacksonville up and down the field. I didn't see that coming. So tomorrow, hopefully, something similar.
I don't know who they've really beat this year.
Jacksonville.
It sounds like their schedule has been.
I mean, Green Bay. Yeah, it wasn't soft.
Who did they beat this year that was really good?
Oh, which I just out of time. You know what? I gotta look at this schedule. But we ran out of time. Let me see tomorrow, Feb. I gotta look at that schedule. We should all look at the schedule, though. That's a good question. You know, who'd they play this year? All right.
Yeah, so I don't want to get too crazy with it, but you know, this team is, like I said, man, they got a lot of momentum, so we got to come in and put a whooping on them for sure. And we're just a team to do that.
That's right. We're the Niners.
Let's get to it.
See you tomorrow.
Let's get to it, Niner family. Y'all know what it is, man. Got a lot of haters. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. You know you have. Wipe your feet. Shout out Papa D. Shout out Evan. Shout out Tone from Down Under. Shout out Tony out there in the ATL. Shout out Tony Nagatani out there in the blue waters of Hawaii. And the rest of the family out there. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's go get it, y'all.
It is. All right, Ellis.
Yes,
Tomorrow
sir.
we're going to be celebrating.
Thanks, fam.
All right, fam. Have a great night.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You too.
Hey, Jalen.
Cliff got the boot. Pete still chewing on that goop. And Sean McVay play call like poop. It stinks, Ronbo. Ronbo, if it ain't been a week, it's been too long. How the hell are you?
Like
How you doing?
great. You know, I knew we was gonna get here. I just didn't know in what capacity we was gonna get there. Well, Jalen sitting at home, eating pizzas, and feet up in the
Yeah,
chair,
Ronbo.
watching Ted.
Hmm
You know, it couldn't get any better than this. The 49ers gonna do this. This is it. This is it.
Yeah,
for them.
we've been snowed in down south. We've been snowed in, so we've been
Really?
kicked up in the house too. Yeah,
Nice time
it's
though to
been
be,
bad these
long
days.
as it's on the
Yeah.
weekend. You got to get out and shovel that driveway.
Oh man, that ice bad.
Mm.
That black ice ain't nothing to fool with. But I got a Wrangler. That 4-wheel drive keep you
There you
alive,
go.
so I'm good.
Some chains on it and
But
go.
Rombo,
Mm.
one thing that I do want to bring to the chat. You do realize that the last 2 times we played the Packers and Levi's, they've beaten us. And not only that, in the last 3 games, I could arguably say they've outplayed us offensively.
Wait a minute. Oh,
They
on the
did
I
beat
was
us
thinking of
back in
playoffs.
2021, Rombo. But
Hey,
talking
Jay, that's 2020 with the COVID year, right? We had about
2021. No, I'm talking about 2021, Rombo, when Aaron
They beat us
Rodgers
in
beat us
2022,
with
though.
49 seconds left.
Yeah,
And they
they beat us in
did.
2022. Yeah, because that was COVID year. We had
COVID.
2 receivers, and both of them was little. Yeah.
I'm not gonna count that one.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'm
I know.
gonna
I
count
didn't
that
either.
2021 game, and I'm gonna count that playoff game where we didn't score a touchdown on offense.
Yeah, that's a different team now. So if that happens tomorrow, I will be
I
surprised.
understand that, Ronbo, but you think the Packers are looking at it like that's a different team, or are they looking at it like we didn't allow them to score a touchdown on offense the last time we played them? You think the Packers fans care? I mean, I'm just saying.
No, they ain't scared. No, the Packers.
Yeah,
they just got
that's
to
what
whooping
I
the
need y'all
Cowboys
to
and build some
understand that.
confidence.
Like nobody, like the Packers are not about to back away from this game, Ronbo.
Oh no,
Like
they want to win this.
they're not. They've actually played us really well the last 3 games we played them, Ronbo.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
so we need to dial it back a little bit. I understand that Jordan Love ain't Aaron Rodgers, but that defense was still giving our offense problems.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about, Ronbo. Because at the end of the day, this one thing is still not addressed. That right side of the offensive line still has not been addressed.
McKivitz can finally be
We
a
don't
good
want
ball
to. I
player.
mean,
He's had a lot of work.
But you saw when he go against good, competent pass rushers. You look at what the Ravens did.
Hey,
I mean,
remember,
like Ronbo,
they got
on.
through once. Hey, you know what? In fact, the offensive line has gotten a little better than they were, say, 6 weeks ago. They're still a work in progress, but
they haven't played any real good defenses like that.
Who's on the Packers team that's coming off the edge? Oh, what's his name?
They got Rashawn Gary.
Yeah,
and they got Preston Smith. That's
the dude that the Big Show was going to draft that year that everybody gave him grief about. We didn't know Rashawn Gary was going to finally turn into something.
And they got I'm pretty sure they got big Kenny Clark in the middle too. So I mean, Ronbo. We need to really respect their defense. Offense, all right, okay, I get it. But the defense, I don't want this to come down to a field goal type of game. I really don't.
Oh, don't even think it, Jalen. Don't even think I'm sending Jake Moody out there. I'm just saying, okay, we quit. Jake, can you do it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, try it.
Yeah, because I go back and I look at that 2021 game, Ronbo, when they beat us at the last second when Aaron Rodgers, our offense did not look good throughout that game. We had Debo, we had Ayuk, we had Kittle, we had everybody.
Is that the game we scored and lost in the last couple of seconds?
Yeah, at the
that
last
was
couple of seconds.
Yeah. And everybody said we should have waited a minute before we go in there, and they got and what's his name threw that touchdown to that
Juice
man
check.
again. Yeah, that's fine. I still think the 49ers are a lot better now than they were then.
Yeah, but Ronbo, you got to look at this no different than a game like somebody said earlier. You got to look at this no different than a game like the Rams and Seahawks. This is a team we've seen a lot recently.
And they've seen
so
us,
they're gonna know. They're gonna know us. Yeah, they're gonna know us. This isn't us playing the Bucks, a team we play maybe like once every 4 years.
No, true.
But we played Mike LaFleur a lot of times. Yeah, we played him a good 6 times. So they gonna know our game plans and what we're gonna do. So,
Jalen, they go get an ass whooping, Jalen. I'm telling you right now. The 49ers, you can't let the 49ers rest up like they're doing right now. And not let them put them on the road. That team is gonna come out. It's gonna be rough. That first quarter.
Yeah, but I don't just like how we just. I never like when we got too overconfident, Ronbo, because every time we get
We
disappointed.
get beat.
Like
That's true.
I just don't like that. I really don't like that because it happened with the Cleveland Browns, it happened with the Vikings, and it happened with the Ravens, Ronbo. We just need to stay humble, stay hungry.
Wait,
like
I didn't
for
say that
real.
about the Ravens though, but I did clown the Browns to a degree.
Ronbo,
And the
nobody got
Vikings.
respect on that Ravens team but Lamar
man.
Jackson.
That's true, ain't it?
We weren't respecting no one else but Lamar Jackson, Ronbo.
Yeah. And the defense is the one that's the biggest fear on that team, actually. Lamar's good, but that defense is tough. They proved that. Oh, my God.
And they don't even have any no-name, Ronbo. They don't even have any, like,
they
don't even have any big names over there. That's the thing.
Hungry. That can be as dangerous, too.
Yeah, like, we got to – I mean, you don't think the Packers see before they're on to talking, oh, we going to blow them out? All they going to be like, Ronbo, come on.
We back.
Trust me. We gotta come out here ready. If we come out here thinking that they just finna lay down, and that last week was just.
How many times have we been 10-point favorites this year? About 4 or 5 times. So how many of those did we win? Is the question. I think we lost a couple of them actually.
Yeah, I know we were favorites in that. I'm pretty sure we were favorites in that Browns game. We were definitely favored in that Vikings game.
Yep. So
And then we. Were we favorites in the Rams? I'm not gonna count that. I'm not gonna count that Rams game.
No, yeah. The second game, only Rudy counts that game. It is. I mean,
that didn't count. I mean, Ronbo, that nobody needed that game.
I know.
Neither one of us needed that game, Ronbo. But hey,
benefits.
To each his own. Who cares?
But what do you got for a score here, fam?
Oh, I still got us winning. I just think it's gonna be.
We need to
I say
up.
like a
pump the brake.
17. I say 17-25, but Ronbo, it's going to be a tough game. I say 17-25. I think we're going to win, though.
And Jalen, I'm going to talk to you after the game. Jalen, see, I told you, there are some teams you can go ahead and relax on, and then there are teams you better be quiet about. They wasn't one of them. Jalen, let me see them all, fam. There he goes. Hey, yo, Serge.
Yo, what's going on, Ronbo?
Serge, man, we're sitting here having a good time. This is the last week we get to have a good time because regardless as to who wins and we play in NLCCG, you got to be real careful in that last game. This game you got to be careful too, but that game is right at the doorstep of the Super Bowl. Don't mess that up. Mm-hmm. So, what's going to happen tomorrow?
But, Ronbo, you know what they say? It's win or go home. But guess what?
What?
We're already home, so we ain't going nowhere. And you know when Californians, and I'm from California, even though I live in Vegas, I'm from California. When we go to Vegas, what do you call that? That's a road trip.
Oh, well, a little bit. It don't take but a half. How fast can you fly into Vegas? It's not an hour.
Nah, but I'm from the Fresno area, so that's like a 5.5 hour drive. But
driving.
Every
I'm
time
saying,
we go to
if you get into a
Vegas,
plane, it's less than that, way less.
Oh, no,
because you can get to LA. The plane goes straight up and goes straight down into LA. Vegas goes straight up and levels off a few seconds and then goes down. So.
Yeah, but when we go to the Super Bowl, it's gonna be a road trip because it ain't that far from San Francisco.
I know.
I think it's like a 10-hour drive, something like that.
Yeah.
But
if you take your time.
I like driving.
Yeah.
I like driving. I like the scenery. I like, passing by.
Drive down the strip.
Just driving. Yeah. But, man, I got to say this, man. The Packers, they had a good game.
They did.
And when I mean they had a good game, they had a good game. But, did they have a good season? Because they haven't been talking about the Packers all season. They haven't said anything about Love being an MVP. They haven't their wide receivers haven't been talked about until now. Like, come on, man. You think I'm worried about the Packers?
I hadn't thought about that.
Nah.
Hey, Romeo Dobbs is good though, as is Watson. Them dudes are good. But yeah.
Does any of them? How many players do they have over 1,000 yards? compared to ours.
Well, probably Jones. You know what I'm guessing? I'm not sure what
You
Jones
know,
did this season as
but
far as running.
we have 2 MVP candidates. We have a lot of Pro Bowl players.
No comparison there.
So our defense is way better than their defense.
Yep.
The offense is similar to ours because the 2 coaches, they know each other. They work together, so they run the same type of scheme. But the scheme that they did against the Cowboys, they ran the ball. They ran the ball very well, but they're not going to do that against us.
Not like that.
We're a really good running defense.
When we're
Like, we
rested.
stop the run.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're
Eric's back.
rested, and we're playing at home.
Yeah.
So there's just so much that's going towards us. I don't see them beating us, but like I said, any given Sunday, anything could happen. Nobody expected the Cowboys to lose, but the thing is, we expected the Cowboys to lose.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Serge,
It was meant for them.
I actually didn't. And then when I'm watching the game, because remember, the day before, I was laughing. Oh, please, come on, Green Bay, beat them Cowboys. I'm joking. I didn't really.
But okay,
think they would
Ronbo.
and they beat them to death. Oh my God. But go ahead.
And that's the thing. I didn't expect them to lose against the Packers. That was never even brought up. But when it comes to the playoffs, no matter what team they play against, we expected that. It's like you expecting to get a cold every winter. You know, it's the same thing. So they had a good game. They had a good game.
Oh, they came tough.
But they're not gonna have multiple good games. Love is playing good, but has he played good all season? That's the difference.
Yeah, he's
okay.
I mean, can you imagine Green Bay versus the Houston Texans in the Super Bowl? You know, that would be the biggest boy. They'd never get through talking about that. Be careful. Watch the NFL because they like to make things like that happen. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I watched all the games, all the wild card games, and I could tell you that Buffalo is better than the Texans. We haven't seen Baltimore play in the playoffs yet, so I guess we'll see how they do.
They're 1-3.
Yeah,
supposedly
the Texans are playing. They're playing a little hot right now, so maybe they could come in upset, but just like the Packers did the Cowboys. But I don't know. I just don't see anybody in the NFC beating us.
No,
I really don't.
They should not. Because that 49ers got way too much talent. And the balance, the experience, the being together, that's a tough team. It really is. So we'll see.
If the Cowboys or the Rams were still in the picture, then yeah, they could have gave us a little bit of a fight. But now that they're not there, like come on. Who you think these teams are going to beat us? I don't see it. I really don't see it.
I agree.
Because the difference between us and Baltimore is that every time they interview a 49er, what do they always say? Day by day, one game at a time, and that's what they're going to do. But when they ask Lamar Jackson, he's already thinking about the Super Bowl. So that mindset is going to fuck him up, and he's going to lose it all because you're focused 2 games ahead. So he's not even focusing on each game. Like that's what you need to do.
You have your mind in the right
and the 49ers are doing that.
Serge, we're gonna have to go though. Let me get your score, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow so we can say. Look, see that I knew it. We're going to NFCCG. Let's go. What you got?
Yeah, I don't got a score. I believe we're going to win, though.
That's right. You do WL. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's the playoffs, so I don't want to go with the scores because I don't want to jinx anything. But I give us a win for sure.
All right. Well, let me see you tomorrow, and let's get ready to celebrate the next Super Bowl champion. I didn't say it. Nice.
Ooh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, and I'm taking my girl, and she's already becoming a Niners fan.
Finally.
And I did not force her. She's becoming a Niners fan on her own.
All right.
And she's actually taking me to a Niners bar tomorrow, so I'm excited for that.
There you go. Got her going in that direction. Serge, have a good time. Let me talk to you tomorrow. All right, fam.
All right, good night, guys. Let's go Niners.
Good night. And 776 Nevada. Hello.
Hey, Ronbo.
It is that man amongst men. Wait a minute, who's 776, hello? That wasn't who was on the phone. It's JJ. I didn't think JJ called from Nevada. Well, he could be because he rolls around the country. Hello, Nevada. 776, hello. Hello. Let's wait a minute, I hear something. Who is that? Hello.
Ronbo, what's shaking?
When I see NV, I should know it's probably Casey. Casey.
Oh, it's 775, Ronbo. I thought you were
775?
saying.
Okay. Casey,
Yeah.
you know what?
Who's that guy that just said, "Hey, Ronbo"?
You know, it's Barack O'Niner.
Barack O'Niner. Shout out to Barack O'Niner, Ronbo. Man, it's been a minute since I talked with you, Ronbo. There's not many full-grown men I'd wait 2 hours on the phone on a Friday night to speak to, but you happen to be one of them. And, man, a lot has happened in the NFL, man. Holy cow.
I know, you're right. Since last week.
Imagine
coaches moving
imagine
around,
Jerry
people
Jones.
getting fired.
Jerry Jones in that suite thinking, why couldn't we have played the Vikings?
Yeah, hey, that's all it takes. A win here, a loss there, somebody else wins, loses. You don't get, they ran into a race. I mean, it was like a buzzsaw. I'm trying to understand. I still don't believe it. I was delighted, but I was shocked.
Yeah.
My God.
No, you know what, Ronbo? I got back to my place at the end of the second quarter, and my jaw dropped, and I almost started laughing on the ground with my feet in the air.
I didn't wait.
Because it was 27-0.
Yeah. At the half,
but,
right?
you know, Ronbo, I'm not here to talk.
Casey, you know what? I do have a question for you, though. You know, are you going to do any parlays or anything on this game? The funny thing about this game is it could be
on the Niners
a trap. You know, Vegas is moving that line from 9.5 to 10 points, but it hasn't been consistent. I think it's made 2 changes, right? And it's going by the bet. It depends on how many people are moving it, right? So there's a lot of people on this bet that don't know what to do. Are you going to get involved in this?
I mean, I don't think it's moved that much, but
only a half point.
I think the Pack. If it's 9.5, I think the Packers cover it. But
yeah, a lot of people do. At least as of yesterday. But it's being predicted that people will say finally, nah, it's because you don't win enough money. Minus 420 plus 350. I mean, you know, it's you win more money if you go with the Packers. But why give away your money? You know, I need to win something.
I mean, you know, the Packers are not bad right now. They beat the Lions. They beat the Chiefs.
Doing it too. Hey, that's right. Wait, was that them? No, that was the Lions that beat the Chiefs. Wait, did the Packers beat the Chiefs this year too?
The Lions beat the Chiefs in Week 1, but
no, that was the Lions that beat
the.
That was the Lions that beat the Chiefs.
About like 6 weeks ago. About like 6 weeks ago, the Packers also beat the Chiefs after they beat the Lions.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Beat them both. Yeah.
So in the last few months, Jordan Love has been playing really well.
Very good. Yes.
His footwork creates a lot of plays, and credit to their head coaching.
Kyle Student.
You know, Shanahan style.
Mike LaFleur.
Yeah, he's really
Matt. Is it Matt?
He distributes the ball really well. You know,
He's
they do
growing.
running back by committee. They have 4 or 5 people, you know, running the ball, and they got a lot of playmakers. They got a lot of people that can catch the ball.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a shootout, I think.
No, Casey, they still don't have the firepower the 49ers do now. Yeah, they're coming. They're up and coming. But as far as competing with
they kind of do, though. They kind of do. I mean, Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon are big running backs. They're really good running backs, and if they're
Both of them
if they
don't
go off, it's going to be tough.
No, they're not going off.
It's going to be tough to beat them, Ronbo.
Two of them do not equal one Christian McCaffrey. I got Debo as well. I got George Kittle. I got Juice.
No,
Jack.
check it out, Ronbo.
You know.
Check it out. I've been taking Aaron Jones under for the first half of this year, and then around when they played Carolina, he popped off for like 120 yards. Since in the last month, he has started to run really well.
You know, she said Carolina.
I know. But here's the thing too. In the last like few weeks, you know, think about this. Jordan Love, you know, what is this? His second full year. Now he's got.
He looked good. He did.
He's got 3 good wins under his belt. That's confidence. You know, confidence is really important in professional
he's definitely
sports.
He's going to be good too.
I wouldn't take him lightly. I think Debo scores. I think Christian McCaffrey scores twice.
I'm looking for. And they're not good in the middle. So look for George to get one of his patented cutting in the end zone with the 3 fingers down. I say, you know, if they're soft in the middle, George Kittle's going to tear them up. We'll see.
I think the Ravens are going to smash the Texans, Ronbo.
You know, I think they'll win. But as far as smashing the Texans, there's something really strange going on with the Texans. We'll see. I can't wait to see what happens.
I mean, the Ravens are really good.
Yeah, they got some people back too.
And they're rested. And I think the Browns kind of beat themselves in the same way the Cowboys did. I don't know. The Cowboys implosion needs to be studied. that was incredible.
You know what? But Lightning's got to strike twice. In case I need your score, we got to go. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say 35-27.
All right. Casey's got it really close. 27 points for our defense. Okay, I'm going to see this. Casey, we got to go, though. I'll tell you what, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll say, Casey, see, I told you yesterday that was too many points for them. See that? All right. All right, Case.
Always a pleasure, Ronbo. Thank you, man. Talk to you tomorrow.
And I can't wait. All right, Casey. Night, fam. Hey, and I see Kay.
What it do, man? What it do?
Kay, man, it do like, here we go. Time to go to the NFC. Oh, wait, let me do it like Dak Prescott. Here we go. Kay, we are on our way. We'll win this game tomorrow. I ain't scared. And after that, I'll go ahead and act like I'm scared. But Kay, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
I'm gonna just say this, man. Like 40% of the callers, man, I heard, man, it sounds like, you know, a good majority is nervous, but
they really are.
See, the players not gonna take Green Bay lightly, but I am, and here's why.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and watched the film when they played Dallas, man, and y'all gotta understand, Dallas made 0 adjustments on the defense. They've been playing man-to-man all year. They played Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been playing man-to-man all year.
Mm-hmm.
When they faced Green Bay when they faced Green Bay during the wild card game, they start playing zone throughout the entire game, made no adjustments. You had receivers, huh?
Even at the half, they did not come out and think that was any big deal. Got that.
No adjustments, Ronbo. And when I was watching the film, it was like the Packers wide receivers were so open, they couldn't even believe it themselves.
I mean, you see
because
the camera shots.
Dallas didn't make.
There wasn't a blue jersey around the receiver halftime. All you seen was green grass and a Green Bay receiver. Where are the Cowboys? Look at that.
Thank you.
You know, I said that 2 or 3 times. How did they get beat like that?
The second thing is Dallas doesn't even have the type of. I think during that game they had about like 7 defensive backs on the field. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all have to, man. Dallas has nowhere near the type of physicality our linebackers have, let alone have better linebackers than we do. That's for number 2. Third, their coaching and their personnel.
Packers ran the ball on them. Stupid.
Man, Green Bay is in the way. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I respect them. You know, they do have a good young roster.
No, they do.
But I just simply look at it from a standpoint of who has the better roster and who has the better coaching personnel. That's how I'm looking at this game. I mean, it's one of those things to where, you know, it's during the second half of the game, the experience is just going to show. You know, we've been going through too much heartbreak. You know, this team has been in this stage too many times.
Yep.
You know, we got too many veterans. And I was watching the interview with Purdy. He was talking to Steve Young, man, and this guy's a gift from God, man. He. You know, when I was listening to him talk, he was just saying how he deals with the crowd noise, how he's always poised. You know, he don't really pay attention to the media. You know, he just focuses on his mental health, and he always focuses on how to get better, man. And it's just like, I'm so glad Purdy is not one of those guys that's like, he wants to be flashy. He wants to be seen. You know, he just goes out there and puts the belt on these teams' asses, man. And I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people's tripping about the weather, but I think the rain is going to be slightly identical to how it was when we played Philly. I don't think the weather's going to be a big factor. So I'm gonna need everybody to stop being nervous, man. Mark your blunt, go for a walk, do whatever you got to do, man. We're gonna be all right tomorrow.
It's just the game is so important. I understand that, but you know what? I have respect for the Packers, but I don't want to underestimate the 49ers either. That's why I'm not worried.
Green Bay is in the way, Ronbo. They are in the way.
That's why this year
they are
I'm
in
more
a damn way.
together. Exactly, because that team.
And then it's just, of course, and then you have to think of it like this, man. Yeah, Jordan Love beat the Chiefs. You know, the Chiefs were struggling at the beginning of the year. You know, the Chiefs got upset twice. They got upset by Detroit and Green Bay.
And they're still having trouble. The receivers still ain't catching the ball. They got that just rookie. What's his name? Reese? Yeah, Patrick's got one receiver.
Rasheed Rice or something like that?
Rasheed Rice. He's the
Yeah.
only guy Patrick can really fully depend on. Even Kelsey's betrayed him a couple of times. I said, Travis, my God, Travis dropped that. I was
Kelsey was dropping passes in the Dolphins game.
Yes. See? And people
He was
started
dropping
blaming.
passes in the Dolphins game.
I don't know what's going on with him, but I do know that he wasn't dropping passes before he started going out with Tay-Tay. And you know everybody's saying that. I said, you know, Travis, you know, you can say what you want to, man, but you know what? You need to focus and concentrate.
Man, I had to unfollow the NFL for like a month, man. I got tired of seeing that crap. I'm like, is this Disney or this the NFL, man?
You know, she took over Kansas City. We gotta go, fam. What do you got for a score?
They got us winning by 9.5, so I'm gonna add another 10. So I got us winning by 20, man. I'm fully confident.
You would be both.
I don't care what any other caller gotta say. Green Bay gotta show me, man.
Yes. And
Green Bay gotta show me, man.
You gotta be more in Dallas. Yeah. What do you got?
Yep. I say 33-19.
All right. There you go. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me see you tomorrow, and you and I, especially you and me, we can laugh because there's already a lot of people running around here in fear. We ain't.
No, we not.
if we're wrong, they'll be laughing at us. All right, Kate.
Yep.
Good to hear from you again. I heard from you in a while. See, you like you've been out for a month, but you know what? You come on back now. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll be back tomorrow, Ronbo.
All right. Okay. Let's get David out in the UK. Hey, David.
Ronbo.
David, man, I tell you.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, Dave. I've never been so relaxed. And I got to tell you, though, David, it is mainly because of this team, and I know their potency, their potential. That's why when we see other teams, they got a good team. They got a good team there, too. But this team this team is crazy good. I got some of these guys coming back that were injured. They've been resting for a couple of weeks. Oh, I do kind of feel sorry for this team we're playing tomorrow. The Green Bay Packers got one less day to work. They get on the plane. They got to fly all the way to the West Coast. Oh, my God. If the 49ers lose to them, I would be embarrassed. David, sum it up.
as it is on the old, like you saw the old Twitter bird or X as it's called now.
Yes, yes.
Everyone's just playing Kaepernick runs. It's just going to be that same kind of beatdown.
And that was really ridiculous, wasn't it? Cap just.
But instead of Kaepernick, it's going to be McCaffrey. It's the same beatdown.
It's like when you look at that game, Cap didn't need anybody else. Just give him the ball, and Cap took off, and they couldn't do anything about it. McCaffrey, same thing. If he gets out in the open, oh my goodness.
it's going to be green grass.
Him and Debo.
It's over.
Wow. So that's
I have none whatsoever. I've got. It's going to be destruction. I can't see, and especially when I hear an injury report saying one injury, the rest of the team is fresh.
Wow. When's the last time we even heard that? Oh.
And exactly.
People don't know how tough this team is.
When have we been so healthy?
I just wish Hufanga was going to be able to play with us because he's worked hard.
Yeah.
And he deserves this moment. I really feel bad for him.
He deserves it.
People, though. Ooh. Well,
just to play and get that ring for him.
He's going to get one if we win it anyway. But the thing is, he would have loved to have been participating in the event, though. So.
Most definitely. What was it? We had 21 interceptions for the year. If he was playing, it'd be 31.
He was so part of that, wasn't he? God, Hufanga was on fire when it came to pick and pick. His anticipation was just crazy. And then Wilkes came in this year and changed some things, kind of slowed him down a little bit. But hopefully that'll change and they'll get back to being Talanoa Hufanga next season.
No. When he comes back in next year, it'll be normal services resumed.
Yeah. Because Wilkes may go to another team, but I don't know who would get in there because D'Amico's not coming. Robert Saleh, maybe.
And like you say, next year is next year. Yeah. And it's going to be, next year is going to be very different with all the changes that's going on.
Yeah. Around the NFL, all those big names that are running around looking for jobs as head coaches.
Everywhere. Yeah. As long as Harbaugh's nowhere near us,
yeah,
I'd be happy.
I just didn't want him going to the Hawks. Wait a minute. Didn't the Hawks announce that?
And even with a couple of us, like Wilkes has done some kind. Is that even allowed?
What, tampering with the player or the coaches?
Like with Wilkes being interviewed, with a couple of teams.
Oh,
like,
well, if the
team aren't you supposed to wait until?
No.
The end of the season.
It depends on if your organization authorizes it or not. Yeah, they'll let you do it. We got Kyle before the Super Bowl, and we were talking to him. We talked him into coming to San Francisco. So it's okay as long as your team says it's okay for you to talk to other teams. They don't always do that, but they did.
But to be honest, he should be focused on our game.
Yeah, I agree. Wilkes, I really wish that they would. We'll see.
There should be no interruptions.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to our staff after we've finished.
Yeah. So, and if you can't wait,
but
sorry.
not during. We've got things going on.
Yeah.
You do not interrupt us.
That's the way Kyle is, though. He lets everybody know you do well here, and you're almost assured to have some really high-level interviews. So, and Kyle tells them that from the beginning.
So out of all of our staff, we need to find another 10, do we?
Every year, Dave.
Everyone fucking takes us.
They do. That's why Kyle Shannon football is being played all over the NFL. We lost Adam Peters. We got to get another GM, assistant GM.
Yep.
So, we are the standard.
We've got to take him. Wilkes is, pretty much he's gone.
Wilkes, if they win the Super Bowl, he'll probably get another.
Take it, he's gone.
He should have stayed in the Panthers anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that was a steal.
Yeah, I don't know why the Panthers hired that. What's his name? But Wilson's doing a good job.
The only thing I can say is, do you think Korosek could be DC?
Who?
Our line coach.
Oh, no, he's not. Kasurik loves what he's doing. Kasurik's been offered the DC job with the 49ers. He turned it down. He loves it.
I know, but like, I know he's there, but could you see him being in DC?
No, he doesn't want that either. He turned that down. He loves doing what he does. He just wants to get in the trenches, get in those guys' face, and yell. And it works. So I love it.
And he does it proudly.
And they pay him a lot. I think he gets as much as maybe a DC does get. Dave, we got to go, though. What do you got for a score?
28. I've got us by 2 touchdowns. I see it as a 28-14 game.
All right. Dave, I'm glad you feel as confident as I do. All right, David.
I have no doubt. I have no fear in this game.
There you go. We're going to be all right. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, too, David. All right. Have a great day, fam.
Take care.
You too.
Have a great day.
Thanks,
Take care.
Dave.
Good night, fam.
Good night, Dave. There he goes. And Beto.
Hey, Ronbo.
That wasn't really Bethel. Bethel?
It was Ronbo.
A good invitation, but not me.
It is me, Ronbo.
Big Jacket. Okay, Bethel, I'm sorry. JJ's just
no problem. It's my fun.
JJ's he's just silly. But Bethel, what's going to happen tomorrow?
It's crazy because to me it looks like, do we have a trash ass defense?
I know,
Our
right?
defense is trash.
Yes, thank you.
I know. They make it look like our defense sucks.
And also, our offense isn't going to be able to stay on the field, so our defense is going to be out there all day. I said, I have respect for the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, Love's a good quarterback. He's got some great players around him. But come on, the 49ers have got a room full of all-pros. They're not going to be manhandled by that team. I don't believe it.
Yeah, and then, all these, it's a big surprise because all these Packer fans and all these...
Coming out of the woodwork. Where were they before?
Yeah, they're all coming out talking a bunch of shit like if we're nobodies. Like, I'm like, we're not. Don't compare us to the Dallas Cowgirls.
See, that's where they're making their mistake. That's it right there, Bethel.
Yeah.
They think, we ran over the Cowboys. The 49ers, you're next. Oh? Okay. Come on in.
That's,
God.
The only one that actually gets it is Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur is the only one that gets it because he knows that they better play a perfect game if they want to beat us. They have to really game plan against us to have a shot at even competing with us.
Well, I don't even think they haven't put enough time in. I just think the 49ers got too much of an edge mentally and physically for them to just come in and beat. Somebody might have said the same thing about the Cowboys, but the Cowboys, if you play over 500 football, you're almost assured to beat them. So that's a different story. Yeah.
Yeah, and then plus, their defense coach doesn't have the players to, really contain people because it's surprising because when I was watching the game, I'm seeing these guys all wide open.
Wide open. Nobody around them. I thought it was our team.
Yeah, nobody around them.
And
yeah, but when we do it, it's our players and all that and
it's
all
Kyle.
this. It's Kyle, but when they do it, it's amazing. They're like the shit. Like, we're doing the same thing. What are you talking about?
Been doing it for years.
Yeah. The only difference is that our guys perfected this game.
and that's the only thing you need to actually win games. As long as, because look at Patrick Mahomes, look at his offense. If they don't catch the ball and they don't do good, they suck.
I mean,
if they catch the ball, they're good.
They win.
That's what anybody.
They lost at least 2 games last year, where what's his name, Valdez Scantling. Valdez Scantling, you're right on the goal line and you dropped the ball. It was right in your hands. What are you doing? You lost the game. I said, oh my God. I felt sorry for Mahomes at that point.
Look at the coach. The coach had a first down, and they could have won the game, but the guy didn't catch the ball because the quarterback didn't throw it the right way. You need a quarterback to throw the ball the right way.
Yeah.
Or else you're not gonna win anything.
So actually, that's what I'm saying. Some of the teams that beat the Chiefs, you got to put an asterisk around it. You didn't really beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs, for some reason, decided they weren't going to catch the ball, and some were standing in the end zone. And Travis Kelce,
and then Baker Mayfield and them better worry about one of the Lions players, because I think he has number 81. He's a dirty player. He actually likes to hurt tight ends, because he hurt the Vikings tight end and then he hurt the Rams tight end. And I think even Matthew Stafford even told him, hey, that's a dirty hit. Like, what are you doing?
So there's ways to handle that. In fact, Juwan Jennings has got to target that guy. If he likes to go after receivers, Jennings is your guy. As far as an enforcer or a hitman, that's the guy I want to go after him. Even if you're not in that play, pick him off anyway. And I don't believe in hurting other players, but a guy that's dirty,
I don't either.
Karma, you got to get him. You got to get him, because he's going to hurt one of my guys.
Yeah, and I'm happy for the Lions. They finally got a playoff win after 32 years. But play the game right. Don't be dirty. So
they'll come back to get you anyway. You keep doing that. So, well, we got this game.
Yeah.
Bethel, what are you looking at as a score, though?
I'm just looking for the win and us to repeat, because it looks like they know there's gonna be some rain, so they'll probably, gonna run it. And plus, they know that Green Bay doesn't have a good
run defense.
They're not gonna be able to, run defense. So, and plus, if you don't have to give out a lot of your plays when you don't have to, and you want to save it for later, then you could do that. So
you mentioned that Kyle's got some things that LaFleur doesn't know about too. This was going to be funny. What we saw from Kyle during the regular season, what we're going to see from him now, it's probably a little different. But we'll find out how they execute. So
so don't worry about it. It should be a good game, and let's go Niners and punch the light.
Did you put a W or L on this? What do you want for scores?
I put a W.
You put a W, because Bethel doesn't do scores. All right, Bethel. Let's see you tomorrow, and let's celebrate that W. All right, fam.
All right. Good night, Ronbo. And let's go Niners.
Yes, indeed. And let's go to ATL Tony.
Ronbo. What's happening? I've been doing some
Tony.
homework.
Glad you got in here, man.
On your game.
I'm hearing all kind of things about what's going on with Belichick and you guys, man. What does it look like? What are you hearing?
Ronbo, it's just we're going through the process. We've interviewed a lot of coaches. What you haven't heard is we did the second interview with Belichick yesterday.
And Harbaugh.
We did a first interview. We did the first interview with Harbaugh on Wednesday, and we got a second interview with Harbaugh on Tuesday morning.
Which one do you like the best?
I want Harbaugh.
Yeah.
But I really want Detroit's offensive coordinator, but I'll take Harbaugh. I think Belichick ought to retire, Ronbo.
Wait, who's Detroit's
I really
OC?
do. Ben Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the Kyle Shanahan and Kyle and Shanahan coaching tree.
Oh.
Mike and Kyle Shanahan coaching tree from Washington.
Oh, yeah, it goes back a ways. I forgot about
that. Look,
You know-
he knows how to run them plays.
Yeah, because but Harbaugh's the quarterback whisperer. You might want him for that as well, though. So
And it's also talk about us getting Kirk Cousins, which I want.
there you go.
We sign Kirk Cousins and still draft a quarterback at 8 or move up to 4 with Arizona.
And have him sit back and learn behind Kirk. That would
Yes.
work.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. But Ronbo, remember I was telling you about Green Bay this summer? Their
Yeah, I remember we had that
they
conversation.
wasn't playing well early.
But we
They
were
got a
both
lot
right.
of former number 1 picks on their defense.
And they do, and the thing is, well, I said Detroit was probably going to you said I think it's probably going to be Green Bay. Well, you know what? We're both right. They're liable. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Neither one of us picked Chicago.
Ronbo, out of the 4 teams, I was telling one of the people in the chat, I think all 4 of the favorites going to win, but it was brought to my attention, and I remember usually a dog is going to win. I'm like, who is that going to? If anything, I think Tampa going to beat Detroit because of that whack-ass secondary.
Yep.
Their secondary is horrible,
I'm sitting there watching the Rams explode. I said, oh, man, I want the Rams to win because I want to beat that ass next week. But at the same time, I don't like the Rams. Come on, guys. Get better. Beat them.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. But, that defense, Ronbo, Jair Alexander, the former first-round pick, that had that pick against Dak, he's a little dinged up, but I know he's going to play. Ellis was talking about A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon's not playing. He didn't play last week either.
Yeah, I knew they had one injury, and that's the guy.
Yeah, he's not playing this week either. And I saw that Cleveland Farrell's not going to play, which I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Will Drake Jackson play?
No, Drake went back. Drake went back till next year. He had a procedure done. What was that? Was it his knee? Drake actually did. I thought Kyle just hit him so he wouldn't have to do anything with him. But Randy Gregory, Cleveland Farrell's out. Randy
Gregory get more snaps.
Yeah, not only Randy Gregory, but now most of the snaps that Cleveland was getting are going to go to Chase. I was calling him Jamar Chase Young.
Yes. And y'all got a nice rotation anyway.
Yeah.
So
we got one more guy in there too.
I was checking the weather because I heard y'all talking about rain. I said, "Oh man, it's going to be 61 degrees with rain."
Chilly. The rain's probably going to be more like what it was, as long as it's not a storm moving in. That rain like that, it's usually patchy. Hopefully it'll be in the early hours of the day and it'll probably let up as the day goes by. But if it's not a dry
it didn't say.
Yeah, just it'll be all right.
I know y'all's low because y'all's game is at night, right?
Yeah. See, so that's what I'm saying.
The high is 61. The low is going to be 55, so it won't get below 55 degrees.
Yeah. I think that's good football weather. Anyway, 55, keep it cool. That's it. Yeah. Only thing I don't like, 55 degrees, so I don't like it because of the pull muscle possibilities. But otherwise, if they keep warm, and they got to do that, they'll be okay.
Yeah. And then their first-round pick, Luke Van Ness, he had a sack in their Dallas game. You got out of Iowa, you got to watch out for him. He doesn't start, though. Defensive end.
Yeah.
He doesn't start, but y'all got, Kenny Clark used to be a all-pro out of UCLA, drafted 2016. Devontae Wyatt, the 2022 first-round pick out of Georgia. They got 2 Georgia boys. Devontae Wyatt, the defensive end, inside linebacker Quay Walker.
That's the defense I'd love to pull from. SEC number 1, and then be Georgia. Running backs, defensive linemen, Georgia. Yeah.
And Rashard Gary had 12 sacks this year, right? The outside linebacker.
See, and it's so funny because I gave Big Show, again, I gave Big Show the hardest time that year. Big Show wanted to pick up Rashard Gary because he thought we had to get him in the first round. And did Rashard, didn't he go in the first round, though? Didn't the Packers pick him up in the first round?
Yeah, but this is the first year he's actually did
contributed
really well because he's been hurt
right
those first few years, and now he's finally healthy.
All right, so I was telling Big Show, man, ain't nobody picking up no Rashard Gary, man, with Nick Bosa available. So again, Show hit pay dirt.
That's how I discovered your channel. Yeah, I remember that. And then Devondre Campbell, the former Falcon, inside linebacker, who's a 2-time All-Pro. He's been dinged up a little bit, but he played last week. And then, one of those Smith boys, one of them's with Baltimore, and the other one is with Green Bay, Preston I
Yeah,
mean, one's with Cleveland and the other one's with Green Bay. Preston Smith,
Yeah, they
and
used
the
to be
other
the
outside
Smith brothers.
linebacker.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for him.
Well, you know that
your
team,
offensive line got to be on point.
Yeah, well, yeah. But you know what? It's been rough on that offensive line all year long. I don't know how he does it. He doesn't get enough credit for it. But Brock Purdy will still be Brock Purdy. Now, what happened was against the Ravens, so they got to him. They got up on him. And I'm glad we played the Ravens because I'm sure he learns quickly, though. You don't see the same thing happening to Brock Purdy all the time, over and over. So I don't know what he's got.
Y'all change y'all game plan to that Raven game, like we talked about before.
Yeah.
Y'all can't be passing.
Yeah.
You got to still run that rock.
You do. And especially when you got guys, like we got to run the rock. I mean, come on, man. You don't get pass happy. Supposedly, I think the secondary for the Ravens wasn't supposed to be as good as they, but they play very good strategic position. I mean, that's a linebacker back there standing in the end zone. I was impressed that he picked.
See, Green Bay gonna have to realize they ain't playing Dallas. Dallas couldn't run the football or couldn't stop the run. That ain't you guys. Y'all can do both.
In Dallas, Tony, it's like I said, if you play over 500 football, you're eligible to beat the Dallas Cowboys. That's just all there is to it. I don't. That's strange. They've been doing that for the last 2 or 3 years too. That year, the Dak had that big year again. Did not beat any club over 500. I said, people talk about the Cowboys like the Cowboys are just the bee's knees. They're just a shiznit. They ain't playing nobody.
Yeah. And I heard you mention to a couple callers, because I've been watching the whole chat, about Kyle's got something up his sleeve. Yeah, Kyle's got something up his sleeve. And then I hope you see Usyk get like 5 carries.
Mm-hmm.
Because they ain't going to expect him Usyk 5 carries. Then you go ahead and give it to McCaffrey.
Yep.
And then put my running back crush Jordan Mason in there. Mix it up. And then you start with your play action.
Yeah. And then you got Juszczyk running down the field all by himself for some odd reason, and you hit him as well. So, yeah, Kyle's if I'm coaching, Coney, if I'm a DC and I'm dealing with Kyle Shanahan, especially playoffs, oh, my God. I can see me now. When's the last time you slept? 3 days ago. Why? I'm dealing with Kyle Shanahan and that friggin' offense of the 49ers, man. I'm not going to have him embarrass me to this goddamn week. I got this all figured out. I just need to know, see, I'm going to be worrying me to death,
and then I can see the Packers coaches, well, who we going to double? Let's double Ayuk. No, because then Debo, well, let's double Kittle. No, well, then you got Ayuk and Debo and Jawan Jennings.
And if you're going to double
who we going to double?
And Juice can run that same route if you're going to double Debo. I mean, not Debo, but if you do George, there's 2 other guys that can step into that area. So, because Jawan Jennings' flexibility, he'll run that same right out of the slot as well. So that's what I'm saying. How do you deal with all that weaponry?
And then Usyk running down the field and the defense, hey, you supposed to have him. No, I thought you had him. No,
pointing.
Confusion and chaos.
I love when they start pointing at each other.
Yes, sir.
You guys might as well quit pointing. It's already 6 up on the board. You need to get off the field.
Yeah, and that caller that you was talking to earlier, he said, if Green Bay thinks they're going to get the coin toss and take the ball and think they're going to go mow the lawn right down the field like they did against Dallas, they got another thing coming.
Yeah, Tony, being compared to the Cowboys is just really irritating to begin with,
It's disrespectful.
That's a really... And Dan Quinn has seen Kyle how many times? He had him working for him. How in the world did Dan Quinn fall for some of the things he fell for during the course of that game? I said,
and you know what?
Wow.
Dan Quinn, I heard, because I don't follow Cowboys, but I heard they played man-to-man coverage in all their successful games. That was against some sorry teams. You know what happened? Just like us in the Super Bowl, they played that Dan Quinn soft cover 2 zone. And I've been telling you about that for years.
Gets ate up every time. And you think Jerron Bland, I don't care if he is an all-pro, he's okay. Okay. You guys keep running that, all right? Okay, do it again. I'm laughing as I'm watching that. See, that's why is he open like that? Because, guys, you don't know your X's and O's. That's just really stupid. I mean, that really...
God,
they deserve that, though. They did.
This Zerper clown, Simp 77, keeps talking about the Niners can't play in cold weather. If you turn to the NFL Network, you'll see the NFL Divisional playoff game, San Francisco at Green Bay, numbnuts.
Yeah,
And
snow.
that was bitter cold weather.
They had that
Yeah.
that heating system they have below the surface of the ground, which is very interesting. I didn't know the Green Bay Packers had a system below ground that would heat up the surface.
Yeah, Vince Lombardi installed that in the 60s.
Wow,
Vince
it's been there
Lombardi installed
forever
it.
then. Okay, so
Yeah, yep.
but the snow was still all over the place, and the 49ers played good
Yeah.
football. No, a lot of the players we have are from cold weather. So to make that kind of general statement is really kind of silly. So when
Bravo, this clown, Zerper, he doesn't know jack about football. He's just like Marcus Slow and all them knuckleheads. Ramoya. And you remember the one that when you had Ramoya on and y'all cut him off? I was watching it over. I was asking them in the chat, and I'm going to ask them now, Ramoya, how do you be on, you got short hair one time and now you got long hair the next? How's that where you wearing wigs now? What the heck's going on?
He's for me. I've already questioned his sanity over at Twitter. As you know what, you really need to, some of the things you say are just absolutely make zero sense. And you know what, you need to make sure you win another trophy before you start talking like you do. That doesn't make any sense. What are you doing?
What, you know something else that's not going to make any sense? The 2024 draft. I'm going to take a page out of Stephen A. Smith. With the Rams with the draft, Ronbo, just wait. Just wait. They're going to screw it up and trade all their picks to get up and get that. Ronbo, Caleb Williams is soft.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is soft because I remember the 2022 Pac-12 championship when Utah beat that ass. They made USC quit by halfway through the third quarter.
Tony,
Caleb Williams is soft, Ronbo.
They can offer. Chicago is not going to give a damn about Caleb Williams to the point, because otherwise they'll say, you know what, we would go pick him ourselves. But listen, if you guys, you know what though, Tony, you know what, they might listen. I'm not sure how they feel about Justin Fields.
But it's a lot of quarterbacks, so they might try to trade with New England, who's got the second pick. Wow. Or I forgot who's got the third pick. Yeah.
Wow, I don't even know.
The Rams gonna screw it up. It's my point. They're gonna screw it up.
Give away all the picks, and then get a free agent that costs all the money they have, and then Tony's gonna talk about. Well, I told you why we'd be aggressive and we'd be refueling this team this year. So if you guys don't win a Super Bowl, Tony's like, if you guys don't win a Super Bowl this year, look out because it's all over for you. Why do you talk like that?
The Rams.
Tony, we gotta go though. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir, Ronbo. My score I think it's gonna be closer, Ronbo.
I forgot about it. Give me your score.
I think you guys will beat them 34. I'm gonna give them 24. I say it's 34 26.
That beats the spread.
No,
now,
Ronbo.
That's what Vegas is talking about.
31-24. 31-24.
Yeah, that'll get you paid though. All right, Tony.
31-24.
It'll be fun to talk about tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow. I'm gonna be watching Lamar Jackson tomorrow first too.
I
they
can't
gotta
wait
go
for
up
that
against-
game myself. I'm more excited about that game than ours.
Who's the best team in the state of Texas? Who's the best quarterback in the state of Texas? I'll give you a hint.
It's not in Arlington.
I'll see you tomorrow, Ronbo.
All right, Tony. Have a great night. Appreciate you.
Take care.
You too. I can see Jerry Jones now. You know, I wonder how they'd feel about having a polished veteran like Dak Prescott in Texas. What cities are the Texans in? Houston. Are they in Houston? Yeah, I think they are. I wonder if they'd like to have a polished veteran like Dak in Houston. I could give him Dak. I'd give him a couple of draft picks. And get that quarterback I need. C.J. Stroud, that's good. That boy can play. No, I can't believe they'd be that foolish. It'd probably be an insult for me to even call. I got to do something with Dak. Ooh, I know what I can do with Dak. I better call the Rams. Hell, I bet the Rams give me a couple of draft picks for Stroud. I bet they'd give me a couple of draft picks if I gave them. What's that defensive back? You know what? Tony's right, fam. Well, I can't wait till off season. Watch the Rams do something stupid because they've already vowed that they're going to get aggressive in the off season. because they're tired of looking like butt cheeks. And they've got a little money back now. They went through 2 years of trying to, they're still paying people. I think they're finally going to pay everybody off. But they still got Matt Stafford. They still owe him a fortune. What do you do with Stafford? They meant to move Stafford last year, and nobody would take him. Why? Because his salary's too damned high. So now the Rams are going to be stuck with that salary. And any other monies they have, they're going to spend that. We need to have a show in the offseason where we're just having fun. Who are the Rams going to waste their money on? You're a cartoon organization, Rams. Stop talking to me and don't at me. Idiots. Fam, I'll see you tomorrow, though. Let's go ahead and get this game. And Oh, wait. Brock O'Donnell hung up on me. No, Brock, I was told they did not. I was next to TF. Brock, get in here early tomorrow, and we promise to get you in as soon as possible. Production swears they didn't do that. Brock, Bethel hung you up. I'm telling you right now. Fam, I'll see you tomorrow. It's go, 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 go. Later.